Welcome. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Turn Spotify
Hello.
down just a touch. I think I should still be able to hear that in background, but not obviously. Welcome in, guys. Draco, welcome in, mate.
Welcome in.
Welcome in, Sketty.
Welcome in, everyone.
Welcome in, Razor. I'm going to be fidgeting a lot today because I went to gym on Friday and I think I've overdone my back a bit, so hurting. But
don't you do that on a regular basis?
Yeah,
Fidget.
I know. Fidget. I always fidget, mate. I'm just a fidget bum.
Fidget.
Morning, Buck. Morning, Robin. Morning. How is everybody? We good? How's your weekend been, mate, so far?
Weekend's been good. Weekend's been really good.
Good.
Very good.
I like your little podcast day sign in the background.
Yeah.
Podcast day.
Podcast day.
I've only just realised, because obviously I've got you on big screen on Discord, that you've got quite a few PS1 titles there as well, haven't you?
Oh yeah, like there's some new ones that I got from Gaming Market from Doncaster.
Yeah.
So it's all coming together. It's all like just mashing together now and falling into place.
You're gonna have to get rid of that other shelf soon as well to put some more PS1 titles.
The other one over the other side. Yeah.
And them shelves made, or did you buy them?
I got them from Amazon,
Okay.
and what I did was I had to kind of like measure where I wanted to put them. So obviously this little one here.
Yeah.
I had to kind of place it and move some stuff about over here.
Yeah.
And then the other one, like the far one, like the other two were just like slotted into place, just keeping them together. And
that shelf all fits them PS1 games perfect, don't they? It's like literally made for PS1 games, that shelf.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Any questions? Any questions? If you want to just ask, just put them in chat, and obviously we'll answer them. And Robin's already asked a question for you.
Oh, what's my rarest game? Well, I will get it out right away.
Please don't get it out on screen. This is a family show, Chris.
Get it out.
Don't whip it out.
Whip it.
He's gonna have to find his rarest. Hey, Marley, welcome in, mate. How's that stranger with you? Who's that stranger with you? I think it's Chris, mate.
I think it is. Hello, Mally.
Hey. He's in his dressing gown. He's got his dressing gown on. I've got mine on the back of the seat to keep my bum warm. Because this chair is crap.
I would have to say the rarest one that I've got, and this is recent, and this is very much a recent one.
Nice. So I've been watching.
I got
nice.
This 1 3, got the manual with it, and Disc 2 and Disc 3 as well.
Nice. Just before you go on, Chris, can everybody hear Chris okay and hear the background music okay? Because I just want to check, because this is the first time we've done it on my channel. Good. Oh, good. Yeah, I can't hear really that, but I was watching Plunger play Final Fantasy, and I've never been into him. I've never been into him, but it's something that I've always fancied doing. I've always watched friends play him as well.
Funny you should mention that, because this is actually. I actually bought this from Plunger.
Oh, okay. I was good
because this is his other copy. I think he even said on stream that this was his better conditioned copy. But he's got his original one that he kept for like years with him, so he was playing that on stream, and he had a second copy. So I bought the second copy off him. Cost me about 15 quid this for the three discs and the case. That was good.
Yeah, I was just checking because Robin said about background music. I've just had to turn it up a little bit because it is quite quiet. It is quiet background music. It's only chilled DMCA music. I was going to ask you as well when you was in Plunger's chat about Final Fantasy. Obviously, you played both the original and the remake. What's your?
I played parts. I'll correct that. I played parts of the original.
So what would you say? What was your favourite out of them two? What would you prefer, the remake or the original?
that's a tough one because I loved the remake.
Yeah.
I loved it. But the original, like a lot of people will say that you can't beat the original. You just can't beat it out of like nostalgia feel and how they made it back then.
Yeah.
But like with the remake, it's like it was very much yeah, like Mally said, you can't beat the original. So I would have to say I do. Even though I played through the entire remake part 1,
yeah,
I will still go for the original. I still want to play the original. I want to still go back to it. And
on stream or off stream?
No, I'm probably going to play it off stream.
Yeah,
probably gonna play it off stream because it's such a big game.
Yeah,
it's such a huge game. And you know what? Fair play to Pastor Plunger because he's playing that on stream and he's doing like 12-hour streams of that game.
Yeah, he was saying as well that is it like the first time he's played this through as well?
I think Plunger said that he played through a bit of it and then kind of like stopped.
Yeah.
He wanted to kind of go back to it and play the whole way through it. And speaking about Plunger, I want to say a huge congratulations to Plunger and Danny for their 24-hour stream yesterday.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
Because they raised. They raised over £500 for charity yesterday, and honestly, they did an absolute fantastic job with how it went yesterday, and basically and the amount like games and everything that they did in it was just absolutely on point. It was brilliant.
Even just doing 24 hours is an achievement in itself.
It is, and it is very tiring.
24 hours is a long time.
If you thought 12-hour streams are tiring,
mate, I think if I even did 20,
yeah.
I think I'd be dead by ending it. I'd just be a mess. I'd be like in chat, bye everybody, goodbye, and then I'd sleep for about 10 days. Welcome in, Julio. Morning, mate. Final Fantasy, for my favourite time, it's the perfect game. I think I prefer the original. Newest games that are padded out with pointless quests, which I can't stand. I find all the games just get to the point. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, with Final Fantasy, I've attempted it back in the day, and I've seen mates play it. They was more into it than me, but it's never one of the things I've been interested in doing. But it's probably one of them games I would like to add to the collection, just because it's quite a popular. Yeah. And it is one of them games, like similar to Metal Gear Solid and stuff like that. It's one of them games that's, quite popular.
Like with this one as well, Final Fantasy 9. I think this is Final Fantasy 9. This is one that Julio sent me, and this one has like 4. This one has 4 discs. This one has 4 discs compared to Final Fantasy 7, which only has 3 in it. So I'm guessing, well, this one longer than Final Fantasy?
Could be.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what do you want to really talk about? I know you mentioned there's a few things that you want to really talk about, so we can start off with that.
So I wanted to, because obviously with the games that have been released recently, let's say the game that we've been playing off stream, which is Hogwarts Legacy, that is took off by storm.
Yeah.
Like I do love it. I do love the game.
It is a good game. It's quite addictive. Like I said, I was on it. I had a quick go when was it? I had a quick go yesterday morning, only for an hour. And I think it's one of them games you can kind of just jump in and jump back out whenever you want and just explore or do whatever. There's so much to do on it, and it is a good game. There's a lot of controversy around it, but
there is quite a lot of controversy.
I think
it,
in my mind, it's just more only I like the game, I enjoy the game, and I try and not think about them issues, and even though them issues are important, basically I'm a gamer first foremost, really. So welcome in, Nitro, mate.
Well, exactly. Like I don't know the ins and outs of that. I only know what people have said.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, let's be real about it. It's a video game. It's a game that people obviously are going to enjoy because they're all big Harry Potter fans. They're big, like they love that kind of like world that they wanted to like drop themselves in and just explore. Like that's just basically what it is. And you do a lot of amazing side quests, and you go on an epic adventure throughout the Wizarding World. What
I think it's
way can you go?
I think it's graphically stunning as well, to be honest.
I
think the story ain't really
graphically is beautiful.
Kind of get lost in the story a little bit because I'm more doing like side quests and other stuff and Merlin challenges and everything else. So kind of stray away from I kind of know what's going off with the main story, but I kind of stray away and do stuff. But I still enjoy it. It's a good game just to get back on and do thingy. But Julio just said he had a couple hours yesterday, but it's starting to feel like, you do. I think it is because especially if you're doing like certain challenges and everything else. If you just stuck to the story, then it probably wouldn't be too bad. But I know you do have to divert from that main story to do like learn new spells and stuff. But it is good. I think it's a decent game, and it's got I think it's got a good future, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, like what going by what Julio's saying in chat, if you're kind of like playing it constantly, like throughout like a whole week, and it kind of feels like the same thing over and over again, but like I had that bit of like, because I played a bit of it, I think it was Friday, I played a bit on Friday, and then I was like, I'm just doing the same thing, collecting like add like paper and stuff like that, the kind of like collectibles, excuse me, and it's kind of like, I need to find this, I need to find this collectible, I need to find this collectible. It's kind of like the same thing, but I wasn't doing a lot of the story. That there is that kind of factor that will come into the game, that will come into people's minds into the game, like very like
I like stuff quickly. Like that. I like going around collecting stuff for, and I think most of them pages that you get, I think I've completed that. I'm sure I've got like 100% on that, on the pages. You know, the scrolls and that. I think I don't know if it's different areas, but I think I've done quite a bit of that. But it's just good to explore, and like I say, it's good. I think it's good.
Well, it is, yeah.
Welcome in, show. Yeah. Welcome in.
But the thing is, there's what I found very early on, because obviously I like to explore a lot of the places that I go to in the game. There's another section where you can't go to as of yet, because they might open that up for like later on. If you go through the story mode later on, then you can just basically go through that segment of the map. You know, like you get the huge map, you get the huge Wizarding World map out, and you go down south a lot more. I can't get to that point yet until I've like gone somewhere in the story mode.
Okay. Have you just tried traveling down there anyway?
I tried traveling down there. There's a lot of trolls. There's a lot of things like that. I have. Well,
recently I did fight a big troll, which was good, and then obviously, but I think I like them bigger fights because they last a little bit longer. I came across I don't know if you've probably done this mission, but one where you've got to find Deke's friend in the caves.
Yes, I did that.
And there's a massive like vampire spider or something like that. That's really good. That.
Marco, good morning.
Welcome in, Michael. How are you, mate? You good? Any questions, guys, you want to ask us or anything else, you feel free to do so. If you want to highlight the messages, I think that option is still available. We've turned like a lot of sound alerts off and stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to do anything like that, if you want to ask any questions. Looking for ammo, etc. in games and having to manage the infantry like Tetris, there's just something really sad. Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, and you have to manage your inventory in this as well, because you've only got so many slots. So you have to sell your gear. Upgrade. You can upgrade your gear, but I ain't upgraded any really because I can't see the point. Because if the thing is with grading systems, if you've got like an eye piece of gear and you attach something to that, I think you can take it off, but then that piece of gear might be obsolete in a 10-15 minutes when you pick up a better gear. So then you have to that's what only thing annoys me about that game. Jack is further than me. I'm good, I'm good, mate. I just wake up. I'm only just went into Sebastian City. Oh, yeah. It's not a main mission. I think it's just a side mission, to be honest.
So, Robin said about what's your rarest game? So what is your rarest?
My rarest.
What is your rarest game? Because you're here, so where's your rarest game? So what is your rarest game? Well, I get.
I can give you the most expensive game, but not about the rarest.
Oh, go on, then go for that. What's your?
So I think the most. I don't know. It's a toss-up really between Street Fighter Collection on PS1. That's about 30 odd quid maybe, a bit more, and then probably the Resident Evils. But apart from that, I don't think. I'm trying to think if I've got any rare ones.
There you go. Nice. So what's the game that we're talking about at the moment?
Oh, I picked up this other day. Sorry. Hold on. So I did pick up this other day.
I'll leave that open.
If you can see that. I picked up that. It's good. I mean, obviously it's missing the tab, which is a shame because I do like having the little tabs on.
Oh yeah, speaking about
but it doesn't come with a manual. So
speaking about games, so in the Discord server, there's a lot of us that are talking about this this app that keeps track of your video games.
GameEye. Okay,
so I've got GameEye on my phone. So I've been non-stop doing like putting entries of all my games in here. I've still not finished it yet. I've still got lots to go on it. There's quite a lot of them. I've just recently added all my Mega Drive games on here as well.
It's a good thing to have because I'll tell you something. I've been many times where I've been into a shop and I'm like, have I got this game? And I can't think. And I made that mistake once with Uncharted. I bought Uncharted 3 and I already had it, and I was like, oh damn, because it was a different cover as well. It was like, but it's fine. I took it back. But yeah, it's best thing to do because it keeps a record of everything. If you're a gaming market or if you're in a town or whatever, and you think, oh, there's a game here, it's quick to check. It's easy, to be honest. And yeah, definitely. And you can add the games that you bought, which I bought yesterday. I bought obviously these two yesterday to add to the collection. Yeah, £3 for both of them. I added them straight away. So
very nice.
I believe my most rare or most expensive game is one I got. Yeah, I've seen that Clock Tower. I saw that in I think it was Bureau's pickups. Yeah, I saw that, mate. That's well good. This it's the same game that Steve was playing, but he was playing the NES version, I believe.
Yeah. So
yeah, GameEye is such a good.
Was that on?
I added all mine. Got 2 new sets of pickups this week. Still to post. I should consider GameEye since Nitro 100%, mate. Do it because especially if you're buying new games,
so
you want to keep a record of what game you've got. Then at least if you're out and about and you think, have I got this game? Because sometimes if you've got quite a lot of games like we have, you kind of forget what games you've got in a way. You kind of double think, have I got this game? So it's better off to definitely. It doesn't take too long as well to do.
No.
I bought a duplicate a couple of weeks ago because it's easy done, Julio. Honestly, it's easy done. You think to yourself, you have to think twice, saying, "Have I got this game? Have I got it? I don't know." But then you buy it just to be. Steve, welcome in, mate. Morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, or should I say it's been a while, pretty boys.
It's been a while. Pretty boy.
Yeah, it's so easy game. Honestly, it's not hard to do. I mean, you can just add them, and it gives you option to. There's a 5-star rating on games manual box, and you can tick if it's got obviously the box, the manual, and everything else. That's if you want to add it that, but it's an easy thing to do. I do a lot of digital shopping and keeping track of games on multiple storefronts. Yeah, exactly.
I've been doing that recently with eBay. I have been looking at quite a few things on there, and I've been tempted to not do anything there, but just kind of like browse for what I have, because I have been doing a lot of I've been listing things up what I want, that I'm going to be looking at obviously Birmingham gaming market coming up soon.
Coming up in May.
Me and Jack will be going there. Well, hopefully.
We're definitely going there, mate. Definitely going there.
So we're definitely for definite.
Oh, I'm definitely, mate. I'll be back off holiday on 15th of May, and then a couple of days later we'll be at Birmingham.
So yeah, we'll both be definitely going to Birmingham Gaming Market, which is on the 21st of May 2023. We'll be there about 10, about 10.
I can't remember when doors open.
I don't know when, like, because I think we've got like early access.
Yeah, I think it was about. I think last time we got there about 10, and there was a queue, but that's only because that was the earliest train I think we could get.
Yeah.
I think we got the like 9 o'clock train. We got to Birmingham around about just before 10, and then walked down to.
Yeah. I think I'm just having a look. So 11 a.m. is the doors open.
Yeah, but it's best to get there like a little bit earlier because when we got there, there's still a massive queue.
Yeah. So Sunday 21st of May starts at 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. at the Custard Factory in Birmingham in Digbeth. Which I'm looking forward to it because the last time that we went was last year and we had such an amazing time there.
Yeah, it was good, man.
We got quite a lot of stuff there. That was where I got my PS1. That was where Jack got his PS2.
PS2, yeah, it was PS2.
And,
have you got anything in particular that you're looking for?
Let me get my list up, and I will. Oh, there you go. Just popped up. I'm looking at Dino Crisis 1 and 2.
Oh, nice.
But I'm gonna look at Sega Mega Drive games as well, like of Aladdin, Fantasia, and Lemmings as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have a look at some Mega Drive games.
So
when you were talking about eBay, sorry, go on, mate.
Jack, question for you from Razor. Any luck in your search for a CRT?
Not yet,
Any luck?
mate. Not yet. Not yet. So I did see PVM that Razor was on about, which is I think it was 180 quid though. But Razor said any CRT would do, any kind of CRT. Yeah. But I think I definitely do want at some point, even if it's just the small portable ones, just to play the older games, because as they were supposed to be played. You know what I mean? Because I think it's just it's okay playing it through a monitor, which is fine. But I think ideally I want to play them on a CRT because at least you're gonna play how they should play, to be honest, and that's what it is. Chris needs a SNES. Chris doesn't need a SNES.
This is Julio the Enabler.
You do need a SNES, mate. You do need a SNES. We were talking about this actually before we came on. I said even if he gets a SNES, you know what I mean, I'd be happy with just the cartridges.
I will not hear the end of it with the Super Nintendo, even though I was looking at one yesterday on the eBay. But I think if I do save enough, I probably will get one.
Yeah, you probably
either if I save quite a bit for the gaming market in Birmingham, then maybe if there's one. Spat me, Mike. If there is one that pops up at Birmingham gaming market, which is which is relatively within the price range, then okay, I'll look at that. But if not, then definitely Blackpool. Blackpool. Play Expo, which we should talk about later on.
Oh yeah, CRTs are great for the older games. Yeah, I was thinking that earlier. It's okay. Like I say, it's okay looking on the monitor, but I think to play them as was intended, then CRT is the way to go. You could get a mini NES, a mini SNES. Steve says, but I'm guessing you want the original, don't you?
So was that? Could you not get a mini? I kind of want the normal Super Nintendo console if I can. Like what Razor said. The question that Razor said to Jack about a CRT. I probably will get a CRT when I do have a place of my own.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking for a 2-bedroom place, so the other bedroom will probably be my little gaming room, kind of like what Plunger's done with his other bedroom in his place. Nice, but that's all in the future. We're basically focusing on what's happening now and just kind of go from there, really. So yeah. I would definitely get a CRT.
I think this question's for you, Nitro. With the Dead Space remake being a success, what game should get a full-on remake?
That is a good question, and I did clock that question as well. Oh, that is a good question. I love the Dead Space remake. I absolutely love it. Honestly, I can't wait to get back to it when I'm back from my break. But it's so much fun, hella fun. Like I do love the original Dead Space because of its like authenticity and like kind of like ambiance, kind of like scary ambiance.
Have they added anything else into the remake, or is it just a straight remake?
I think it is a straight remake because there's a lot of things that have changed in the what they put in the remake that wasn't there in the original.
Yeah.
But it's a brilliant game, absolutely fantastic game. But
I've never played them. Never played them.
Really, like no. honestly, absolute brilliant games. Brilliant games.
It's games I want to add to the collection, definitely.
It's kind of like a the three games in the 3 Dead Space games. It's kind of like a big hill. Like it's like with Dead Space 1, it's absolutely brilliant. It's a great platform, and they could have just. The thing is, they could have just released that game, and that would have been it. Because it was just basically purely going onto a safe cracker, like a mining cracker of the USG Ishimura, finding out what's happened to the crew, what's happened to everyone, and like finding artifact and obviously and all that stuff, and basically having a straight beginning and a straight up end. That was it. They didn't have to make Dead Space 2 or 3, but they did, and Dead Space 2 was actually fantastic. It's a fantastic build.
Which is out of the 3? Have you
3?
Which is the best? Would you say, in your opinion?
See, I like the first. I would have to, if I'm going through order, I would have to say 1, 2. And then 3.
Yeah. Okay.
I generally in that order.
Yeah.
I felt like Dead Space 3 was a bit pants.
Oh, okay.
It's still a good story, but
just
there was quite a few things that I didn't like from it. Quite a few things. But to go back to raise the Nitro's question, if I had to choose a game, which I am looking at now.
I know mine straight away. I've been waiting for it for a long time, to be honest.
I don't think there's one on my. Oh, this is a good question. I want Gex. I want Gex to have a remake. Yeah. I want Gex to have a remake because I loved Gex. Like on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Played through my favorite Gex game on stream. I would like that to have like a remake or something like that with like next gen graphics and that would look amazing.
I was thinking for mine
amazing.
If
there you go, Nitro.
If there was a Metal Gear Solid remake tomorrow, I'd buy that game for definite. Just the first one, definitely, because there've been talks about it, and I've seen like people kind of doing it a little bit themselves and stuff. But yeah, I think it definitely needs a full-on not a remake, kind of remake. But yeah, with like ultra graphics and you know what I mean, just looking smart, to be honest. I definitely want one of them, 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's have a look. Most important, it works all right, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, Razer definitely, man. What brand isn't that important? Yeah, okay. I'm make sure Chris has one by then. Yeah, you will definitely. He'll get one. Mini sets cost such as much. Yeah, they do. They're quite expensive, aren't they? Just a new ACC. Jack, play Dead Space. Do it now. End the stream and play Dead Space, mate. I want them. I know you can get them on Xbox Game Pass, but I want the physical copies, and I should have got them months back, to be honest, because they've gone up in price. They used to be £5 each. Now I think they're $6 and $8. Nice. So they've gone up a little bit. I think that's because of obviously the remake. Naturally, we'd be waiting. Yeah, you probably would wait a year. I'm still going to finish Dracula this week somehow.
He will not hear the end of it if he doesn't finish Castlevania.
I am
he will
that.
not hear the end of it.
I've got to finish that, and then I've obviously got to go and finish Mario after that as well. I want the new F-Zero.
You're not hearing the end of it from Mario either.
Mine will be Silent Hill. Yeah, Silent Hill 1 would be a remake. That'd be good. I do down as more as a Bubsby fan than Gex. Oh, E-Man, welcome in, E-Man.
Hello, He-Man.
Silent Hill 2, yeah, definitely. There's a few games I would consider remake-wise. Dino Crisis, yeah, Dino Crisis is another one, 100%. Would be my pick. Or Wing Commander, since the DOS era flight combat game generate, yep. I don't think Metal Gear Solid needs a remake. I don't think it would be anywhere near... Oh, it's not, no, 100% it'll not be as good as the OG. I totally agree with you, but it still would be nice to have a new version, brand new graphics, everything else. Still kind of keep it that style in a way, but yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. Dracula will be defeated, mate, on Tuesday, 100%. He is going to get his ass whooped. I feel confident. I watched the video. This guy, he managed to go through Castlevania without dying, and he was on the end boss, and when he gets to second phase, exactly, when he gets to second phase, if you've got the holy water, it's so easy. He was just chucking holy water, hitting him in the head, chucking holy water, and he did him in no time. And to be honest, that's kind of given me the confidence to do it.
Oh, Mally, he'll be evaporated by the next 12 hours.
24-hour stream. Mario will remain unfinished. Oh, it would. It's not. It's going to be done. We're going to do it. If Steve can do Mario, and if Steve can do Cat Mario, then I can do it. I've got to do it. You know what I mean? It's got to be done. I need to do it because I can't keep streaming Castlevania for the rest of my goddamn life. It's not gonna happen. It has to be done. There's so many other games I'm going to play on NES that's on the list, and I'm stuck on Castlevania at the minute.
Hey, Scott's Queen and Marco said something about Silent Hill 1. Saying about I believe, and they doing a remaster of them.
I think
they're doing a remaster of Silent Hill 1 or 2. Even. Like I have got 2. Just there.
I'm sure it's Silent Hill 1 that was in talks about doing it. I'm sure it was.
I think, yeah. Like if Silent Hill 1's getting a remake, which I'm not 100% sure on it, but I'm not 100% sure on it, but I would say
Silent Hill 2.
50-50. But if it's Silent Hill 2 is due, it's Silent Hill 2 is due out next year. This year, sorry. Yeah.
Julio says I'm not a fan of remakes or remasters. I feel like I think it is.
I think there is quite a lot of people that aren't a fan of remakes and remasters, because there is quite a few remasters and remakes that have been quite dog shit.
Yeah, that's why I tend not to buy them, but if I was going to buy one, it would be Metal Gear. Because I know there's all these Resident Evil ones, which I've got, but not physical copies. It's stuff that has come on PlayStation Store for free. So I'll get that anyway, but I'd rather collect the physical copies, which I've got. I've got all the main Resident Evils, apart from
I've got 1 to 3.
Resident Evil 2.
I've got 1 to 3.
Is the one I'm missing.
And funny that I picked up Resident Evil 1 at the Game Market in Doncaster the other week.
You did. They did 2. 1 needs a remake. They skipped.
And it's not platinum. It's not the platinum.
I know, yeah.
And the platinum. Come get me, motherfucker.
Yeah, man, that's nice. I do like that.
So I've got Resident Evil 1.
Okay, Jack. Okay.
It's lovely.
It is nice, mate. I love Resident Evil 1. Okay, why not, Jack? Do a stream that doesn't end till Jack is defeated if you are the confident.
Stream coming this year.
So do a stream that doesn't end till Dracula is... Okay. I could possibly do that. I want to do it. I'm confident. I want to do it. Definitely Tuesday is going to be done. Yeah, that's another thing I want to start doing. I know a lot of people's been doing Resident Evil recently and stuff, and it's something I want to kind of do nice.
I need to take the seeds.
Kind of want to do a Resident Evil stream at some point, but I don't know when.
Have you still got to play Alien Isolation, or have you done that?
No, mate. I did that for that 10-hour dinner. I still need to get back onto that. It's got so many different games, mate. Honestly.
Yeah. Zombie, hello Zombie.
Hey Zombie, welcome in. 2 and 3 got HD remastered, but they butchered it. But no, they're actually remaking 2. Oh, it's remaking 2. Okay, 1 does need it though. For £50, I'll come around and kill Dracula for you, mate. Yeah.
Don't you just?
You can advise me, mate. Definitely. Got a few Resident Evil games, mate. You've got more than a few Razor. That's being generous. See, I know your collection of Resident Evil is amazing, mate. But I'm
I'm
going to try and just stick to the main games. If I can get like the odd one, that's like a side type of thing.
But they're all originals.
I mean, like, no, I mean, like, because you've got Resi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then you've got the ones that's, like, Resi Survivor.
I feel like the ones that stand out, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the ones that stand out the most is probably Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, 4, and maybe 5 and 6.
Yeah. My Doom PS1 copy arrived, yeah!
But I don't think anyone, like, I don't think anyone talked about, like, sort of, the outbreak of Raccoon City or something like that, or like Resident Evil Outbreak. Like, I think the die-hard Resident Evil fans probably like talk about all the Resident Evil games. That they're all good in their own right as well. And I've just took the bloody sticker off here, so it's now looking cool.
Nice.
Don't you just hate like CEX stickers?
Oh, CEX stickers are the worst, mate. Sometimes they come off okay. But then sometimes they stick and it's just a pain in the ass. But we've got that. I've got that.
There you go. Nitro Doom.
But yeah, they're a pain in the ass, mate. I have Resident Evil 0 and 4 on GameCube. Oh, mate, nice. I've got two Resident. Let's have a look. Hold on.
Tell you what, GameCube deserves a bit of love in the community as well.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Nintendo GameCube is like a really good really good system.
I've got them ones for the Wii, so I think I need 2 more for the Wii.
The Wii.
I got Resi 4 on the Wii, which I can still buy. I don't need a GameCube. I can buy GameCube games and play them on the Wii. I got Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, and I've also got Resident Evil on Wii. So I don't want to try and see. I don't really buy games for Wii, but it's more for.
Razor, look out! He's gonna do a Resident Evil stream.
Yes. I think one of the games is a shooting game. I think Umbrella Chronicles is definitely a shooting game. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and there's another one as well.
There is another game that I want to get, even though I haven't got a CRT. I do want to still get it, and that would be Time Crisis 1.
Yeah, definitely, man. We played Time Crisis when we went to Birmingham, didn't we?
Yeah, we played Time Crisis. Like, I think you and Dowdy played Time Crisis 2.
I think it was 2, yeah.
Possibly, and he played Time Crisis 3 as well.
Yeah.
In the I think what was the place called next door? It was the
it was just the arcade place, wasn't it? I can't remember the name.
It was an arcade bar, a kind of like thing where when you go in, if ever anyone's been to like a Birmingham gaming market, then you like when you get entered into like kind of like a courtyard area, on the left of you've got the big area where they sell all the games. You go into there, and it's like a huge like hall where there's a lot of like stalls that are there selling PlayStation 1 games, 2, 3, GameCubes, Game Boy games, and all these amazing like systems throughout the years. And when you come out there, go into the courtyard area. Next door to that hall is the arcade bar, where when you go in, they have a long bar table full of consoles in cages, so that no bastards fucking nick them. And you got like all the screens up all on the sides there, and then you got a little bar like over on the left hand side, and then everything else is just arcade machines.
Yeah, because the
arcade games.
The old consoles are free to play. You don't need any tokens for them. They're just free to play. As long as you can get on them, that's it.
Yeah,
just catch up with chat. Wait, mate, hold on. I have Biohazard version of Marco. That's what you've got. Nice one, mate. I got all the Resident Evil on Steam, but still few gets. Yeah, physical copies are the best. Zombie, welcome in. I got Doom PS1 fixed Zombie.
Razor's got a few Resident Evil games.
We saw you on Games Master last night.
Ooh,
Razor.
On Games
Does it make you sad, Jack, that streamers like JC Complete Castle?
Oh yeah, I remember.
I'm just gonna ignore Steve's question for a minute. Because he's put, does it make you sad that that streamers like JC complete Castlevania 1 in the 12 minutes? We'll just ignore that one. We'll just go past that question, Steve. Yeah, Razor, you on the Games Master.
Steve, I think you got your answer to that question.
Yeah. GameCube had some. GameCube, I got some good games. That's what I'm saying with the Wii as well. It would be nice to have a GameCube, but if I'm wanting some GameCube games, so yeah.
If, and this is a big if I do have a bigger like place, then I wouldn't cancel it out. I wouldn't dismiss it.
What's that?
But the thing is, like with the GameCube, but
just get,
the GameCube games, there are quite a lot of GameCube games that are like very expensive.
Oh yeah, I think it's
quite a lot of expensive games.
Same for a lot of games, mate. It don't matter what console. There's some games that's stupid expensive.
Well, there you go, Julio. GameCube games are expensive. They are inexpensive.
I used to have a GameCube years ago, a purple one, and I was well, I only had it for a brief moment as well, and an idiot I got rid of it.
But why are GameCube games expensive? That's the question.
I think why is a lot of games expensive, mate? Why is Castlevania Symphony of the Night 400 and odd quid? You know what I mean?
You ain't gonna leave. Castlevania ain't gonna leave your mind at all, are you?
Why is games in general just so expensive? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was playing Time Crisis last week on the gun. Oh, nice. I have a box copy of Time Crisis for PS1. Razor, was it you who posted that in Beerus? What's that gun that you've got? I thought it was Rick and Morty's.
I can't.
Gun.
Obviously, I can't look on my. Actually, I can look on my Discord on my phone, but not on here because obviously my
Nitro's got a box copy of Time Crisis on, mate. Nice. Bearded Doom Stream, nice. Quake, yeah. I downloaded Quake off Steam, but for some reason it doesn't work, so I've had to re-download it on Xbox Game Pass or the Quake Champions. So that's downloading. We was going to kind of have a little go at that today, but it's still downloading. It's taking ages. Yes, Mega Quake Stream. GameCube game are expensive, yeah. I'm glad I got mine when they were a couple of quid, yeah. My GameCube collection is mostly Resident Evil. Yeah, I think that's what it is for me, Resi. If I'm going to collect any games, it's going to be variations of Resi, basically.
But the thing is, right, with the systems that you've got, what are you mainly looking for? Like at this moment, because I know that you ain't gonna go for another system unless it's a master system.
Unless
it's that. But I know that you won't go for another system.
Nah, I think with the master system, though, to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to get one. I think I might just get the converter to go into the Mega Drive just to save space.
That's the point, yeah.
And it's probably you're probably looking at it's around about the same price as what a master system is. So it's probably just makes sense for me because of the space I haven't got is to probably get that converter, then collect master system games. But as for me, I'm mainly a PlayStation collector. I want it, but the only other things is like Master System, Mega Drive, PlayStation, and that's basically it. Some Xbox OG titles, some Wii games, because there's two Wii games I want, which is the Zelda ones, which is I think it's Twilight Princess maybe or something like that, and something else.
I think Zelda's Zelda Twilight Princess.
I'll tell you now. Let me have a look because I've got these on my phone. But there's two Zelda games I want. But apart from that, I'm not really going to be collecting much else. I'll tell you what they are. Hold on, I can find it. Quick. So I still need for the Wii. I still need Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles, which is a shooting game, and Resident Evil Zero.
So I got another game that I picked up at the
Wii ones is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. That's the only two Wii ones I want.
See, Twilight Princess is what Plunger and Danny are playing on a Sunday. Yeah. Even though they played quite a bit of it on their 24-hour stream yesterday. But yeah, of what I've seen on, like, that's the GameCube version as well, I believe.
Oh, the GameCube, yeah.
GameCube, I believe that's the GameCube version that they're playing. But the thing is, it still looks amazing. It still looks amazing, even like in this day and age.
Well, I remember when I think I streamed I did stream. I've got a bit of water on my keyboard. I did stream. I always get this. I can't really pronounce this. Ocarina
of Time.
Ocarina of Time. So I started playing that on stream, but it was through an emulator through the laptop. And I was enjoying it, but it's to be honest, if I'm going to play it, I want to play it through hardware. Which I might be getting a Nintendo 64 soon for free.
Ooh, for free.
Well, for free or £10. It depends.
Yeah.
Off a friend.
Off a friend.
Off a friend.
Who went to the gaming market last year.
She bought it from the gaming market last year.
As well.
And she's had it in her house. And every time I've been round to her house, I've said, "Are you going to set it up?" But she never plays it. And I'm like, well... And we was out yesterday.
Dust.
It was her birthday yesterday, and we was in the pub, and I said to her, "I says, what are you doing this Nintendo 64? Are you going to give it me? Are you going to?"
Was it her birthday yesterday?
It was. I think it was. We went out for drinks yesterday for her birthday, but I think her birthday was the other day. I'm not quite sure.
Ah.
But we only went to.
Well, mind you, I'm not on Facebook, so I'm.
Yeah, we only went to one pub really. Went to Farrier Arms. Just had a few drinks in there.
I've been in there.
And then came home and had a KFC in bed. So yeah, it was nice.
KFC in bed, no. What a picture perfect night that was.
Mate, I was. I ain't been drinking like a lot lately, but I had a few Stellas yesterday, and then I was in bed and I was like, I'm hungry. So we ordered KFC, so we just sat in bed like that.
Well, mind you, KFC ain't that far away from you, is it?
Yeah, but I think we got home at like 9 o'clock or something like that, and I was
not bad.
We weren't that late.
A late one.
No, we said
no.
I think we went out about 6, and we just had a few hours. Not stupid, because obviously I've got podcasts today, and I just wanted to eat some chicken in bed. You know what I mean? I think I did have clothes on though, so I wasn't doing it naked. Yeah, GameCubes, I love it, but I think there'd only be a few games I'd got to complete some collections. Chris, if you want to play GameCube games, I'll give you one of my Wii's. Oh, mate, have you seen that off Julio?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see it. Sweet. Yeah.
Hey, Joe, I didn't see Joe. Hey, Joe, welcome in, mate.
Hey, Joe, what do you know?
I managed to find loads of GameCube games recently. Oh, mate, I know I've seen you picked up a game from a charity shop, Zombie, 50 pence, and it's worth 40 quid, mate. Nice.
All right, Louis, how's it going, man?
The gun part of the toy extract DNA from a dino. I was thinking to turn it into... Oh, is that what it is? Oh, mate, nice. The GameCube was overlooked and never sold as well as all the consoles. Don't work, mate. No, sound alerts don't work, mate. We turned them off. Underappreciated time. I worked in game shop when.
Good thing that's 0 bits.
Yeah, GameCube. It was a fun machine though. I still want to Jag. You still want to Jag, Mally?
Yeah, he always wants a Jag.
And that AFC Retros guy got about 10 of them.
AF bought his 5th Jag.
Just in case. Just in case.
It's the game market as well. He bought his 5th Jag. He was having AF has everything. He has like, as Julio said, AF has a lot of like amazing consoles in his place.
Yeah, he's got quite a few on there.
If you've ever been into AF Retro streams, you can just you'll see his entire room filled with amazing gear, like absolute amazing gear that he's got in there.
I've been keeping an eye out for Power Base for you. Oh, cheers, Julio. Thanks, mate. It's all about the cartridge, guys. Get out here with your cassettes, floppy disks.
Floppy disks.
At minute, I want to Nintendo and PS5 mostly want to concentrate on games, mate. How much did Plunger raise? I think it was 500.
Plunger raised. You know what? I'm gonna get it real quick.
You'll get that information where I'm just catching
the information real quick.
I can't remember. I was falling asleep. It sounds like a song. Hey, Ocarina.
so Plunger and Danny.
KFC in bed. Yes, Steve. Sorry, go on. Charles.
So Plunger and Danny raised a whopping £532.64 for Game Blast charity.
Yeah, well done, guys.
Absolutely fantastic work. If you guys have not checked out Past the Plunger, please go and check him out.
Yes, that should. Oh no, that's not going to work on it. But you actually.
But you can still do.
You can still do the shout. Yeah, you can still do the shout. Louis, welcome in, mate. Yo. KFC, Netflix, bed and chill. It wasn't Netflix and chill, mate. It was just basic KFC and sleep. As soon as I had that KFC, mate, I was gone. I was out. And the thing is, though, I ordered a trilogy box meal. Sophie ordered a burger meal. But because we got it through the app, they also sent a bucket of chicken for us for free. So
yeah.
But she was just eating the skin off it. Because, yeah. I went to see if it would scare you both. I know, yeah, it didn't work.
He's turned them all off. He's wise to all this. He knows it.
He has systems you've never. I know. He's got loads of systems, hasn't he? Just short of 600. Yeah, that's really good.
He's got a lot of systems. A lot of systems.
See,
it is unreal. I say, Louis, how's it going, man? Are you doing well?
What is he? Why does he collect a lot of Jags? Is it because is that one of his favorite consoles or something?
You know what? I think it is. I'm not entirely sure on that. But he just loves collecting. He just loves collecting the hardware and the games. He's a huge retro collector.
I think we're all on us in chat really. We're all saying we all like collecting hardware. We all like collecting physical copies of stuff, and it's a passion really because
it is. Yeah,
it's definitely it's definitely something I'm going to carry on doing, and I try and get some each time if I can, even if it's just spending a couple of quid here and there. Like yesterday, I spent £3, went to CX, picked up 2 games, and that was it. I mean, that's kind of a little fix for me, but yeah, I do like collecting stuff like that. But as for systems, I don't think I'm not going to do any more really. I think Nintendo 64, if I do get Nintendo 64, then I'll probably maybe collect a few cartridges. I'm not that fussed about getting the boxes. Cartridges are more than happy for me to just pick up and just. If I really wanted boxes, then I'd probably get repros maybe. But I'm happy to just keep cartridges.
Yeah, Jack. What consoles do you have?
What consoles?
From Robin.
Okay, so we've got a PS2 in front of me. We've got a PS3 in front of me. So we've got 2 there. PS2, PS3. We've got Xbox, original Xbox to my side. We've got an Xbox One side of that. Underneath, we've got a Mega Drive 2. At the side of that, we've got a Wii. On top of the Wii is a PS1. A PS1, not a PlayStation 1, so that one.
Oh, hold on. I got to go, Chaos. Some visitors coming over to see, and so need to clean. No worries, Zombie. Take care, Zombie.
Take care, mate. We'll see you soon, mate. Definitely enjoy the rest of your day.
See you soon, mate.
You know, I thought I had more consoles. I haven't. I'm thinking I've got more. Right, I've got the Amiga 500 at the side of me, which
you have got Amiga. Yeah, how can you forget your?
Which still needs a few more things to buy, but obviously they're a little bit pricey. But we're gonna get there. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got 5, a PS5 downstairs.
6, 7. PS5 downstairs.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Yeah, and a PS5 downstairs.
Yeah.
And that's my consoles. And maybe in the future, Nintendo 64. If I think she's gonna give it me, but she said we got to invite her around to her house to have something to eat, and then she's gonna get me. So that's fine. But yeah,
where there no handhelds.
Sorry. A Game Boy Advanced SP, which was given to me by Demon. He posted it from America.
It is very smart.
So yeah, but I'm after it's I can't remember the name of the card. It's a card that fits in. I think it's around about 40-50 quid.
This is my handheld. This is my handheld.
And then you upload all the games on it. So I'm after one of them for it. But yeah, I can't remember. I've got the name somewhere, but I can't remember what it is. I think it's an Easy Link, Easy Flash. That's it, Mally. So an Easy Flash card is basically put it in. Julio sent me all the games over already, so that's fantastic. And then I'm just gonna upload them onto that when I get an Easy Flash, which is 50 quid, which is But yeah, as for you, Chris, do you know what consoles you got?
Oh, right. Let's go through what I have. So I basically mainly got PlayStation, except for 3. So I got PlayStation 1, 2, 4, Mega Drive, Xbox One, Switch, PlayStation 5, and that's it.
That's it.
There you go. But I also got this game from Doncaster Game Market, which was Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil.
And the best thing about it was that I got 2 manuals with it.
Nice. I'd get rid of one of the manuals, because even if you put it on eBay, somebody might be after
boy.
manual.
It's a chunky boy, but the game there.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
You could probably make a little bit of money on the manual, because some people might want a manual.
Probably could, or if anybody, if anybody has or if anybody in the community has Jersey Devil,
exactly,
but hasn't got a manual, just let me know.
I have 21 systems now. It's getting out. Nah, it's not never getting out. Around 21 systems. Oh my god. I'm at 35.
Not counting doubles.
Wow, wow. I can't afford a PS5.
Well, Zombie, that's your love. That's your passion.
I luckily got my PS5 on release, and I got it through Argos. And to be honest,
Mally mix it up isn't on.
You're not really missing anything out on the PS5 at the minute. I think the first year of it, there was not really much that was worth getting, and I still feel like that, to be honest. I've been playing Hogwarts recently. Apart from that, yeah. I haven't really played much of it, because there's not really much that's interesting me, to be honest, on it. And in good games like Hogwarts was interesting for me, but apart from that, there's God of War I still need to get, but it's just finding time to play this as well, because obviously we're streaming, and I think streaming a lot of retro stuff. Yeah. It's finding that time.
It's just, yeah, it is hard to find time for that, and like playing, like I think it's kind of like got to a point now where the passion for playing retro games, and you're kind of like there's not really a lot of new games this year, or that really gives you any interest. Well, I can only speak for myself, because there was only like 2 or 3 games this year that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Two of them that I've got. One of them coming out like mid this year.
There's been two. There's been two for me that's given me a bit of interest, which is God of War, because I love God of War, and I ain't got that yet. But that's the God of War Ragnarok and Hogwarts. That's basically
with these ones, these were the only ones that I was interested in.
Apart from did you not buy? Have you not got Final Fantasy as well? Oh, that's it. Have you not played that yet?
I probably will be playing this on stream when I think when I finish Digimon Survive, I think.
So you've not even played that yet?
No.
Whoa, man, you've had that game so long and you haven't even played it. Jesus.
I know, I haven't played it yet.
That's tempting. That's tempting.
It is tempting.
Oh, nice.
But I know Mally's been playing it on Switch.
Oh, okay. Argus is pretty good for picking up games, and yeah, there's no games on PS5. Yeah, is that same for me? There's nothing that's interesting me to buy any games, apart from Hogwarts and God of War. There's just nothing that's interesting me, and I think Julio did mention got no interest in new consoles. Yeah, I think I'm kind of I'm kind of edging that way, Julio, in a way.
I think it is kind of getting to a point now where it's like when the PS5 first came out, along with the Xbox Series S, I was always gonna get a PS5. I was always gonna get that one. But like they're now thinking of bringing out PS5 Plus, like or Pro or whatever it is. Like that kind of thing is just not really. Doesn't really interest me. It doesn't really interest me. I don't know about you, but or anybody else. It's getting to that point now where it's like, you know what, that's at an end.
I think people are still struggling to get PS5s as well, though, which is strange. I don't understand that.
Still to this day that people are struggling to get like the OG like PlayStation 5s on Amazon or anywhere else in particular.
So, like, have you seen the price on the PSVR 2? It costs as much. Oh, mate, no.
I know, like, that's nuts. That is absolute nuts.
I think if I was going to get anything VR related, I'd probably get something that's more.
If I was going to go as
PC
far as
based, like the Oculus or something like
that. Yeah. I was just about to say that.
Because I think you got probably more variety, as in games, for the Oculus maybe. So I'm not quite sure.
I'm glad that you said that, because it was actually that would be the only like VR thing that I would probably
I did have the old PSVR, which was okay. Yeah, I mean, I got it.
Bad.
I got it basically just to, I think, what was it, to get a mic to the camera, because I couldn't get the camera, so I had to get the PSVR in total. So yeah, I just had to get that.
Yeah.
Anyway. It's not enough for games to be pretty. It has to be fun. Older games are just more exactly. I get more enjoyment out of older games, to be honest. I'm enjoying. Like I said, I'm enjoying playing Hogwarts. It's just a nice game to get into when I've got like a spare hour just to chill. But older games are more. I think the older games are more challenging as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you can tell from my streams, you know what I mean, I don't know how many streams I've done of Castlevania at the minute, but. I think we'll be heading to double figures soon.
It's still counting. Still going.
The newer consoles need some quality games. Yeah, they do. E-man, I could have waited to get a PS5, to be honest, because there's not much that's interesting for me on them games. It might just be me being picky and not like trying new games or something. But there's nothing that it really interests me, and I don't know what it is. I'm kind of. What happened to music?
Yeah.
It's changing key.
Yeah. So Joe says, I have had more satisfaction at beating an old 8-bit game than a big budget AAA title.
Me too, Joe.
And you know what? Yeah. You know what? That is true. Because what was the game? I think beating Sonic when I beat Mickey Mania finally.
Have you done Mickey Mania?
I will have a lot. No, I've got the end boss. Yeah. I still got the end boss to do.
Yeah, I think I'm the same with Land of Illusion. I thought I pissed that last week, and I struggled.
I think when you defeat a boss on an 8-bit or a 16-bit game, you have some like satisfaction. You kind of think to yourself, you know what? I've not completed this game when I was a kid, so I thought, you know what? Let's get the Mega Drive, let's get Mickey Mania or Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or whatever, and do it. Let's bloody do it.
Mickey Mania looks difficult though, like really.
It does. How the hell us kids managed to do them, I don't know.
Yeah,
no idea.
Unreal. I think Mega Drive games. I still want Aladdin. I think Aladdin is definitely one of them games I want. There is a few other Mega Drive games I am looking for. But what did I say? I think definitely, yeah, man, that's a really good game. I think I've completed that, but I've completed that on the Master System version, not the Mega Drive. Yeah, man, I like that. So when we do go to Birmingham, there's a few games I'm going to keep my eyes open for.
I still need to do my Mega Drive list.
Yeah.
I still need to do my Mega Drive list. So
I think most of mine is going to be like, I definitely want Desert Strike. No,
yeah.
Just catch up with the chat. Developers seem to be more bothered about the look rather than the gameplay these days. All games give it so much more satisfaction. Yeah, mate. I totally agree with that. When you finish an old game that's been challenging all the way through, it is satisfaction.
Of course, yeah.
There's definitely more hand-holding in modding. Yeah, definitely. With older games, sometimes you get thrown in and you're just like, what do I do? Yeah. But you have to learn. You have to keep learning and learning. E-Man was interested in the Suicide Squad game, but they cancelled PS4 and Xbox One versions, added a battle pass, and the game has to be online for.
See, now, speaking of PS4 games and that, obviously I've been playing the Kingdom Hearts games, which were both PS2 games, which is going to be sad when it's finally done. But when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes into play, that's when it's going to cross from like retro into modern, because the third installment is actually on PS4. The third installment for years it's skipped PS3. Now
also they didn't do no PS3 version at all, did they?
Kingdom Hearts didn't have a PS3 version.
Have you played 3?
I have played 3 years ago, but I am to be fair, I am looking forward to going back to it because it has a lot of it is a very good game.
I think
but yeah,
I think I don't know if Al's finished it yet. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Halperman hasn't. I think Halperman's still on Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, I don't know if how far.
He's playing Callisto Protocol as well.
Oh yeah, I don't like. I think he might have finished Kingdom Hearts 2 though. I'm sure he has, mate. I think it was.
Which I still need to finish.
What, Callisto?
What games I need to finish. Yeah.
What have you? Why you gone back to it? Just difficult? Or
I am gonna go back to it. I'm gonna go back to it. It's just I didn't have time to. I don't have like time to play. But yeah. I will dedicate a stream where I finish the few of the games I need to finish. Likes of Mickey Mania.
Yeah, like I say, I've got obviously Castlevania. Once that's done, back to Mario to try and complete that. I kind of skipped Alien because that was just annoying. There is some other games that I do need to. But I think to be honest, since playing these Master System titles and the NES titles, I reckon NES titles are a lot harder than Master System.
Yeah,
definitely. I've got
like you obviously have a soft spot for the Master System.
Oh yeah, 100%, mate.
Absolutely, because that's. Would you say that's the console that you grew up with the most?
It was the first.
Or was it kind of like obviously you talk about the Amiga, you just talked about the Amiga, like you've got one on the side of you, but what was that? But was the Master System probably the most that you played?
I'd say so, yeah, because it was the first.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Marco.
First proper console I had. Before that, I had a Commodore 64, which was kind of mine, but it wasn't mine in a way. But the first proper console was obviously a Master System, which I spent hours on it. Hours as a kid. And then
so
after that, I went to Mega Drive.
So Master System has a big place in your heart.
Oh yeah, I love the Master. I don't know what it is. I just used to love the cartridges, the plain cartridges with the burgundy cross-hatch on.
But now I go back to my original question. I will go back to this question. Would you get a Master System?
I don't think I would like one, but I think more. I think for space, I think I'm just gonna probably buy a converter maybe instead.
Doesn't that break your heart though that you haven't got the Master?
No, because the Master System I would want would be the Master System I had as a kid, which was the Master System 2, which I can't stream off because it has to be modded. So I would have had to buy a Master System 1, which is a massive unit which I can't fit anywhere. So I think it's probably just going to be easier for me to buy a converter.
Julio goes, no, buy a power base.
Power base.
Well, Birmingham Game Market. We'll see if there's one. We'll see if there's a power base. Yeah, I'm sure there will be.
If like I said, I'm having a look. Like I said, I've got there's a few things I want. So if I can get one for a decent price, then we'll see. It's like
you can get RF to HDMI converter.
It took me a fair but beat journey to size. Oh, well done, mate. Well done, Joe.
E-Man has a question. Is there any other gaming fairs markets coming up in the next few months? Can't get to Birmingham, so is there? I think the only ones that we're going to are Birmingham Game Market and Blackpool.
I think there is. Expo. I think there is other ones in different areas, but you'd probably have to check You'd probably have to check on the website, maybe. I think they have them all over in different areas. I don't think it's just
I did have
because I think the people that go to Doncaster are sometimes the same people that go to Birmingham and they travel around. And obviously, if there's if there's one in like
there is OLL in Norwich.
Yeah, well that's the same. I think it's sometimes the same traders.
There's Birmingham Gaming Market. There's Newcastle. Newcastle got one. I've got one as well. And Oxford. I know Oxford have too.
You can get an RF2
okay. And then obviously Blackpool Play Expo. In around like the October, I want to say October 7th or 8th.
I've tried googling, but getting nothing. I'm not sure, man. Then I'll have a quick look on phone, mate. But it's normally if I just put in gaming market, it might give you a list, maybe.
I think I do have a photo of the leaflet somewhere. Here it is. So, Birmingham Game Market is on Sunday the 21st of May. Newcastle is Saturday the 9th of September. and Oxford is on Saturday the 23rd of September.
There you go.
Those, if you go to, we're not sponsored by them. We go to. I always get tickets for these events with Eventbrite, which is basically.
Same for Blackpool. Yeah, we're Blackpool this year, mate. Definitely.
Yeah. So basically,
hopefully get to see you there, mate. I don't think OLL is a game.
Are you off to Insomnia? I'm saving for Blackpool, so fingers crossed. Oh, nice. Yes. Yes, E-Man.
What's Insomnia, E-Man? I'm not sure what that is.
Insomnia is a expo. It's a huge expo. I think I believe that is set in Coventry. I want to say Coventry.
Cheers, Malik.
You got a link. There you go.
Let's have a look. In Discord, I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah. Are you off to Insomnia? I wouldn't believe so. Right, I'll have to have a look. Actually, let me have a look at Insomnia.
Oh, okay. RF analog TV receiver. Oh, okay, sweet.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to go to a big gaming festival.
But all you mentioned obviously about the quality. I'm guessing the quality is probably not going to be as good, maybe.
Like Insomnia is a huge gaming fair. It's a huge gaming festival.
Oh, is that what it is? Where's that at?
That is at. Like if I can bloody find out. That is at the NEC.
Oh, okay.
In Birmingham on from April 7th to April 9th. That's kind of that is kind of too ooh, they had Sneak.
Was grabbing a brekkie. Oh yeah, I've had 2 pancakes this morning.
I think that's a bit too close to now.
Yeah.
But it just depends on how much tickets are, really.
I know a fair few streamers go. Which one's that, Steve? To the Insomnia one. Quality is okay. There is a vid of me using it on a 260 and buying it online. Oh, okay. I'll have to have a look at that. Not great as ours. Yeah.
So, I'm just looking at it. So, priority day tickets. A day ticket, a Friday day ticket is about 28 quid.
I read that
28 quid for a day ticket.
I read that as YouLube. YouLube.
Oh god. What?
They have a few gaming voice actors and lots of shit. Oh, sweet. So it's like more like an exhibition type of thing, Insomnia?
It is. It's like a
Is it similar to what Blackpool is?
It is a gaming festival. It is like a festival of like celebrating games and such. But it is like it's very much modern games, which it isn't that bad. It is a good idea. Like there is a lot to it.
So,
but there is a lot of like indies, retro immersions, tabletop games, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot to it.
Yeah. So obviously, I didn't go to Blackpool last year, so I'm guessing with Blackpool.
Yes,
it's
he
more,
didn't.
So there's an it's an expo, but they also got a market there. Is that true?
There is a market there, I believe.
But there's also other stuff. Well, that's where you got the games from, didn't you? The Play Expo.
Yeah.
So the sell there's traders plus.
So to kind of like break it down, break Play Expo down, you go into the Norbrick, which is where it's held. They've got like a huge like area, like a huge hall area where you go, like you get like your wristbands for the event. You go in. And then you've got like a huge area where they have a lot of arcade machines, like kind of like in all in that kind of shape, like 4 of them, 4 like areas all in that shape. They have tables of like any retro like consoles that you can think of, with their own like TV and stuff. They've got a huge stage where they have like announcements and stuff, and then they've got like lounge areas at the far end, like where you can just sit down and face like face people in versus combat, like versus games and stuff. And then there's like there's another area where they have like VR and all that stuff. So there's quite a lot there to like entertain yourself with. Yeah. And then you go into another area. You go into like kind of like a big like corridor like that has they have like tables on each side of other consoles and such. People playing them. You go through them, and then you go into like the big area where they sell the games as well. And
I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest. But I know last time the guy from Doom, the guy from Doom was there. Was it John Romero? Do you know that?
John Romero, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that beforehand that he's going to be there? Because obviously,
it'll be all.
If there's someone there that's going to be there that I've got a game for. Ideally, I want to go and get it signed as well. So
yeah, they do. I think they do have a website that you can go on that will tell you more. That will tell you more about it beforehand. Before you go to the event beforehand.
There is a market and loads of arcades. Oh man, that sounds. You guys thought about going to Comic Con, so I've always wanted to go to Comic Con just to see people's outfits and that, because they've got some outfits that they've got.
You know what, Coyote? Like Comic Con is at like there. It is. I would love to go to one because I do love, like, obviously, as you can see behind me, I've got like a lot of manga books and I've got comic books as well. Like I do love reading them. So
I think some outfits,
like, you know what, it has crossed my mind.
Amazing. I'm going to do Glasgow one, meet up with Zombie. Oh, that'd be cool, that one. And then
that'd be amazing.
Definitely. The retro indie tabletop areas. Look up their website. Oh, I'm going to have to have a look. Definitely. Yeah. I'm going to definitely try Blackpool. Yeah, it'll be announced. Yeah, because I want to see, just to have a look, really, see if there's somebody that's like
DJ.
So obviously for Plunger, he obviously took his Doom to get it signed, which is brilliant. I mean, Steve, welcome in, mate. So yeah, if there's somebody there that's going to be interested to me, I can be like, oh yeah, I'll take a game, maybe get it signed, because then it don't add value to it, but it's more like sentimental as well. You've got something that's been signed by a person that was in with the game. You know what I mean?
Well, Plunge, yeah.
Yeah, TwitchCon is in Paris. Yeah, I ain't going Paris. But yeah, I'm not. TwitchCon looks alright.
Like that, I would. For something like TwitchCon, I would. That would be the only exception that I would go to Paris for. Yeah. If it's TwitchCon, but I've obviously not got the money for
it. Same. I was looking at Scottish Tish Comic Con, debated it, to be fair, but I think up next one, yeah. Morning, Steve. I wanted to do TwitchCon. It's just the money. Yeah, it's going to be a lot to get to Paris and then a hotel and. Claire Redfield from Resident Evil and Geralt from Witcher are the current voice artists. Oh, mate, nice. I bet TwitchCon costs it. I bet it does, yeah.
Blackpool or Paris.
Definitely Blackpool. It's got to be Blackpool all day. You're not gonna get. You're not gonna get some. You're not gonna get the stalls that you get in Blackpool in Paris. And yeah, there's some good.
I think the main thing for this year was always going to be Blackpool.
Oh yeah,
like, even though I had a great time last year with Blackpool, like especially with Le Bed Bugs, yeah, exactly. Steve. Which I still blame Jack for to this day.
Le Bed Bugs, I like that.
I still blame Jack for that to this day.
Yeah. And no, don't blame me. Down. Don't blame me. Blame the hotel. The hotel, mate. The hotel. I can't. They should have been up to standards. Jeez. But yeah, I think with Blackpool as well, because obviously I've been, but definitely going to do this year. I feel like it's going to be one of them places now where it's going to be like a yearly thing where you'll meet up with people. It's going to be like the mecca of meeting everybody together in one place, and like, yeah, that's going to be good.
I think with this year, it's probably. Like, even though I said it was only going to be Doncaster and Blackpool, but seeing as they announced Birmingham game market,
well, Birmingham's going to be a yearly thing.
The Doncaster that Birmingham is going to be a game, like a yearly thing for me and Jack especially. And Blackpool was always going to be a must for this year to go. Like,
what was the weather like in Blackpool?
It's definite.
Because I need to know.
Like when I got there on the Friday. I got there on the Friday midday, and it was kind of on and off. It was very much. It was raining, then it wasn't, then it was raining, then it wasn't.
Is it jacket weather?
But it got to a point like later on in the afternoon where it stopped. So it was like, it wasn't that bad throughout. But at the beginning of it, it was peeing it down with rain.
Yeah, I'm not. It's more like cold, really. I want to make sure I'm wrapped up enough because I don't want to be going there and freezing. But you're inside me, aren't you? So
you can
hashtag blame Jack. Yeah, hashtag blame Jack.
Yeah, Julio. Yeah, Julio knows the crack. He knows the deal.
I've been to Paris. It's a great experience. I've been twice. I think I went once with my dad when I was younger, and then another time to Disneyland Paris.
We've all done that trip to Disneyland Paris.
I much prefer South France. Yeah, it's going to be even bigger for us in Blackpool this year. Oh mate, it's going to be massive.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. It is going to be huge because I know Greasy's going. I know obviously Iron Slane will be going.
Jacket weather, yeah. There's quite a few people. Yeah, I think Birmingham as well. I think. There's a few people going Birmingham. I think Greasy, Iron Sladen.
Greasy,
I think
Sladen.
Sesh probably coming as well. And then I think Julio might be coming. And Mali might be coming.
So there's going to be quite. There's going to be quite a lot of us.
Oh, pizza bottle wouldn't be that good idea. Pizza, yeah. We definitely need to go for a meal. Yeah, did you not go for a meal last time?
What, in Blackpool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there were some of us that went like individually to places. Like I think me and Julio went to the arcade club for something to eat with Beanhead, Mali, and Amiga for Mortals.
Yeah.
Someone else was there. I know.
2 minutes. I am gonna have to put my dressing gown on because it's so goddamn cold.
It's cold.
It's too cold.
Julio, you might have to remind me who else was there because I know Mortals, Beanhead, Mali, you and me were there, and I think Dazza as well. Dazza was with us as well, I believe.
I think
Dazza
did Super.
No, Dazza was with. Oh no, Dazza was with Stj and Dazza and his wife were with Stj and Linz.
Did Super say he was going to Blackpool?
Super did say he was going to Blackpool, yeah.
Because he did mention everybody try and get in the same area, so it's easier for everybody to meet up.
And I believe Plunger and Danny were going as well.
Yeah, definitely.
You
can go in the front. What do you call it? Yeah, if we do have a group photo, the tall people is gonna have to stand at the back, and obviously the short people at the front. But I'm 6. I think I'm 6'1". I don't know what you are. What you are?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm tall, me.
Are you?
Yeah, of course I am. Are you?
I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that, Chief.
I'm 6'1", mate.
I don't know about that, mate.
I've been measured.
You've been measured?
I measured myself against the wall.
Measured.
I keep putting little marks against the wall.
Little marks.
This was me when I was 2.
This is me when I'm 39.
39 in March, mate. Yeah,
yeah, you are. You're 30. Bloody hell.
We were saying actually. I don't think it's kind of talking about it. So Sophie wants to do something special for my 40th next year.
Yeah.
And we do want to do it, but I don't know what it's going to be like money wise. But I think me and Sophie want to go to Japan next year, go to Tokyo and that. We've been talking about it, but it's just going to see. But I think it's because somebody she works with, they're going, and what they did, they bought tickets, just the flight tickets, and booked a hotel for 2 nights or something, and then while they're there, then go and find somewhere else. But just book the tickets. I think it's cheaper to do that, maybe. Yeah. But it's something that I said I always wanted to do, so it might happen, it might not. Yeah. I'm not quite sure yet, but it would be nice if it happened.
Yeah, it would be nice to do something like that. Like, I've never been to Japan. I'd look. This is one of my favorite places to go. Me and Chris are on about going. Yeah, we were. Me and definitely were on about talk about going.
Defo meal would be great. It sounds a bit as meet up he's doing last year. We all went to meet in Liverpool. Went to Nando's, got a massive round table. Oh, nice. Imagine it would be the same. Yeah, definitely. I'm 5 foot exact. I'm 5'7", officially measured. I don't know, Jack. On my screen, you're no more than 10 centimeters. It's like that. Just an head. No, mate, I am tall. I can't really show it here, but
I'm taller than Jack now.
I'm 6. I'm 6. I'm sure I'm 6 or 6'1". I think as I'm getting old, I'm probably shrinking a little bit more. Posture's taking me further and further down like that. I think by the time I'm 90, I'm going to be like that walking down the street.
Yeah. Yeah. Surprised me.
Me and Chris out on about. We do want to. Yeah, I think it's just want to do for something, even if it's not there. We do want to do something for 40. Yeah. I think it's a big milestone, really. So yeah.
I think I'd have to say probably. I'd have to say either March or April next year. Yeah. That's when. Because I think that's when, I think that's the year when the cherry blossoms kind of like flourish.
We've got one in back garden.
I bet you have. I bet you're on back garden. Yeah, go.
Right at top, but it's to be honest,
train tracks.
It's nice, mate, but it doesn't blossom for long, and it's not. The roots are quite weird. It's a big tree, but it's not. It's strange. I don't know. It's how it's been grown or something, but. It's got like a singular trunk in a way. It's got like it comes off in different. But it is nice when it does blossom. It is nice, but then obviously it don't last as long. I think when we moved here, I think they tried to get like a Chinese type of vibe at the top or something like that, because it has got like bamboo and everything else. But it's nice. But
yeah. Oh, Robin, can you add 2 more to your Japan trip?
I'd love to go to Japan. Yeah, definitely. We was meant to go to Japan in 2020, organised trip for Niners score. Oh, what happened? Why did you back out on that?
I think that was like, 2020 was when COVID happened.
COVID, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot all about COVID. I can't believe that. Can you remember when that happened and literally the streets were empty and people were telling you to stay home? It was crazy, man. Crazy times.
I distinctly remember around like the last stages of 2019 when on the news they announced that China were going through like a stage where this kind of mysterious virus has spread across.
But there's a lot of fake media with that as well. Can you remember?
And then when it came to like early 2020 in around like February, January time, that's when it started to kind of like spread throughout the globe.
But you remember the videos that was putting off and people like fainting in the street and then like thinking it's like that. A lot of that was fake, I reckon. A lot was like fake media and stuff. But
there was a lot that was fabricated.
But yeah,
by the news.
What a crazy time! What a crazy time! Having to queue.
It was.
I can remember like when shops started to open again, like home base and stuff like that, and you had to queue 2 meters apart with masks on, and it's like it's mental time, innit? Really.
The man-made disease.
The man-made disease, yeah, that apparently came from bats and stuff. Oh, I don't know. It's remember COVID. It's weird, man. It's weird. Honestly, I still can't get my head around that
But the thing is, right, if it weren't, like, even though as bad as COVID was, without COVID, we probably wouldn't have this kind of like thing.
Yeah,
where we're staying in and doing a lot of like what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I think that's what encouraged me to do this more. To be honest, having that spare time.
It's kind of like you're staying in all.
You need to find something to entertain yourself.
You couldn't go outside.
Definitely. It's just a mad time, to be honest, and
it was a crazily mad time when we just couldn't step outside without like being 2 feet away from other people.
I can remember
always have to go out there with a mask. You was like in 2020, whenever you went outside, you were afraid that the police car was going to come past.
Well, eventually,
and just stop you in the street, going, "Why are you outside? You should be staying at home."
Yeah. Eventually, when lockdown did come, it was crazy because it literally the streets were empty. It was mental. Yeah. It was crazy.
It was like that. It was like out of 28 Days Later or something like that.
Yeah. It's just like
a zombie
time.
Apocalypse.
and I know obviously a lot of people were affected by it and probably lost people and that, but it was just crazy, to be honest, and just to think it was just a flu in a way.
It was a sad time, but also like it was a strange but also a sad time throughout 2020 and 2021, and I think there are still like remains of the virus still out there in many ways, because you still see some people wearing masks and stuff like that, being extra cautious and everything like that.
Is that when you started streaming?
20
during COVID.
21.
So in between of it, yeah. So I can't remember when it was.
Yeah, 2021.
I'll tell you something. Well, somebody has profited from that, from COVID, a lot.
Yes, yeah. 2021 was when I started, like July. I think it was around May 2021, and I didn't get affiliated until July 2021. Because I think you was already.
I was like half and half. So I was doing. I was doing a bit. I did a bit of Tomb Raider. I did a bit of Uncharted. And then I kind of...
Was it 2021 when you started?
I can't remember. I've had a Twitch account for years.
Yeah, I've had mine for years as well.
I uploaded stuff on YouTube back in the day, and then I started uploading more videos on YouTube, which is like...
I can tell you what
Valhalla
my account
and
age
stuff, and then I kind of started streaming stuff like that, Tomb Raider, but then... I kind of fell off and started doing stupid Warzone for some strange reason. I don't know why. Ridiculous, to be honest.
I can tell you what my account age is via your chat.
But does that mean
That means that's when your account originally opened up and started. Like 7 years, 1 month, 24 days, and 21 hours.
But it didn't tell you when you first
it doesn't tell you when you first started streaming. No, it doesn't tell you when. It doesn't tell you that. No, but it will tell you when you created that account. Yeah. And that is how old this account is, even though it's only been active for like a year and a half.
Research agenda 2013. You'll see it was all to do with something's going to come out about it, Julio. Definitely, somebody's profited from that big time, and it's going to come out eventually. I think hardest part for me was not seeing my mum and being 24. Yeah, exactly. It's. I think it affected a lot of people in different ways. To be honest. I remember watching Jack playing Warzone. I know, mate, it's sad times, bad times, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just, I think I got into that point where I enjoyed playing it, and then I thought, do you know what? I'll start streaming it, even though I didn't really need to, because I still had games I could play, obviously not as much now. And I kind of wasted a lot of time playing that, and I was like, I'm glad I don't do that anymore. It's not even on my system anymore. I've got rid of it.
I think I remember faintly that whenever you were live, I would watch.
It's just not entertaining. In my eyes, it's not entertaining to watch.
Like, even though I'm not a big fan of the game, I was only there to support you.
Yeah, it's just not entertaining to watch for me.
I know.
I kind of realised that. I was like, well, I'm not enjoying this, so people that's watching is not going to be enjoying this, so it's pointless. I just didn't want to play it anymore. I was like, I want to get back to playing games again, so playing Uncharted, which we did, and playing Tomb Raider, which we did. And Tomb Raider, I love Tomb Raider, to be honest.
That's like that kind of started your like journey, like in a sense, in a way, started your journey to like explore different avenues in Twitch with different games and such, because you were playing the Marvel game at one point as well. You were playing Uncharted. You were playing one of the Marvel games. You were playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I think I was just trying to find my feet on what I wanted to play.
Yeah, you were kind of exploring, like I was saying, you were kind of exploring different avenues on where you wanted to go as a streamer, and you wanted to like put the channel in a different direction, and you definitely have found like a big foothold in retro games in retrospects as well. Like what you just see it with your you can see it with your Master System through the years, and your Nintendo through the years, with the Onimusha games as well, which you've now completed now, haven't you? You've completed your Onimusha copies, have you?
I've got my set. Yeah, I picked up 4 for you, but there's still Blades. There's still that Blade Warriors, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. I'm not really.
Interested in that. But it's like what we talked about with the Resident Evil series. You've got like 1 to 8. You've got like Resident Evil 1 to 8, which is kind of like the main series. You've got like other games that are associated with Resident Evil, which the huge Resident Evil fans like Razer has got all those games, and like it's given love to those games that are good in their own way. But like other game fans will like look at Resident Evil as in from 1 to 8. Yeah. And if they see likes of Resident Evil Outbreak being a good game, or Operation Raccoon City, then that's a huge plus. That's a huge plus for the franchise and for Resident Evil in general. How do you find when you make your account? It's !account age.
It's made to Twitch in 2021 to make up line. Yeah, I've never, like I said, I'm happy. I love playing retro games now. I think it's safe, but I still want to keep things open for like, so Monday, Tuesday is retro anyway, and then I mean Wednesday slot is definitely. I just want to carry on playing that as a PS2 title game, and that's more I want to do. Thursday I keep it open really, so obviously we're going through Gears of War. Once Gears of War is finished,
which I still need to get Game Pass for.
Yeah, but that's fine. We'll not be playing that next week because obviously you're on late, so it'll be the week after. But I still want to keep Thursday open for like the more of the modern-ish slot in a way, so we can play modern games on that. Because it kind of breaks it up as well, I mean, playing a little bit retro and thinking. But PS2 is definitely going to be a Wednesday slot because I've got that many I want to go through, honestly. There's
Oh yeah, you can. For account created 1st of January 2016 was mine.
There's Lord of the Rings. I still want to play. Also, it says if you just click on your own name. Okay.
Yeah.
Click on my own name.
Yeah, if you click on your own name.
What?
I don't know where.
Hey.
So
account created
19th November 2014. Yeah. My God.
Tier 3 is for 26 months. 26 months.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
26 months.
That's unreal.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to find out when. It'd be nice to find out.
19th of November 2014. My God.
First video is because with YouTube, it obviously saves all your videos.
Well, my first would be definitely Dead Space for me, because that would be around May 2021.
The only thing that you could probably look at, but I think I might have deleted it, is the clips of Uncharted, because there's one clip on there which I think might have gone though.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any Tomb Raider ones. I don't think, and that because I can remember playing. I can't remember which Tomb Raider it was. It was a PS4 one, I think. It might be Rise of the Tomb Raider. Hey, Busy, welcome in, mate. Maybe actually 2019 morning, guys. Yeah, I think my account. Yeah, I've had it ages. Twitch. I don't know.
Scott's Queen, 21st of March 2020 was the first Scott's Queen account created.
I still need to set up like shorts and stuff like that, and it's just I'd like to edit more, but it's just having the time to edit.
Marco Kuto's account created was 9th of December 2014. Around the same time, around near enough the same time as you.
Yeah.
So that was
I can't remember setting Twitch up, to be honest. It's been that long. I can't even remember setting it up.
No, I couldn't remember. I couldn't tell you. I could probably tell you what games I was streaming at that time, but creating the channel wise, no, I couldn't tell you.
Anybody been to the video game museum in Sheffield? Is it worth? I didn't even know there was a.
I didn't even know that. If there is a link to that, send it to one of us.
Yeah, the thing is,
where
we live, there's not really any good retro gaming shops, and I always see. I watch a few people on YouTube, and they go to a lot of these retro shops. There's one in Rotherham. I think there's a few in Sheffield, and they always go to. I think there's a few down like Bristol End and stuff like that. Time Splitter is such a good game, mate. Congrats on getting Time Split. Yeah, Time Split is such a good one. I've never played number 2. I played Time Split as 1 because I got that with the PS2 when I got it. When I first got the PS2, that was it. But yeah, Time Split is such a good game.
See busy. I never forget. I never forgot it. I was saying in the Doncaster gaming market, I was saying I remember I gotta get Time Splitters, and I saw it in one of the stalls, and I was like, £4. I was like, have it, I'm sold.
Have it.
Sold with it.
The second one is my favourite. How much? What did you pay? £4 for both of them?
I paid £4 for Time Splitters 1 and £4 for Time Splitters 2, so they both cost me £8.
Yeah.
That was good.
You did forget a SNES though, Julio. So you did forget a SNES.
No, we'll scrub that under the carpet for one day.
You need to pick up a SNES.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens during the we'll see what happens.
So what is your? Have you got like kind of a list of
man.
what you want, what you want to pick up?
What for? What,
Birmingham.
what anything from Birmingham?
Is there anything that you definitely got your heart set on?
Well, definitely. As like if I can get Dino Crisis 1 and 2, if I can get Time Crisis with the gun as well. That'd be another one.
Point Blank. Was it?
Well, Time Crisis 1 in general, like, for that matter. Aladdin, Fantasia, and Lemmings is what I've got so far. I do have. I don't know if you can see that. Like, I do have the prices on it. I do. It does say at the bottom. Super Nintendo, but it is very much blurred. But I'm glad that it's blurred. But it just all depends on money, really. It all depends on money and if I have the space for it. But that's why I said about like focusing on saving money for a new place. If I can get a 2-bedroom place and basically convert the one of the bedrooms into a gaming room where I get all my when I get all of this in there, get like a sofa in there or something, like, so I'm not at a desk chair every so often. Just kind of like get comfy and stuff. I would have like a desk area where I can like do work on stuff. But it just all depends on what kind of like, it depends what you're comfortable with. It depends what you're comfortable with in terms of like streaming wise.
The thing is, for Birmingham, for me, I'm gonna take a certain budget with me, and then once that budget's gone, it's gone. Or if I don't spend that much, then thinking.
Well, that's
basically
that's a good way of looking at it as well.
But there's like a few games that I've kind of got in my head, but then there's games that I'm just gonna, if I see a game that I think, oh yeah, that's something I'm interested in getting, then probably that's what I'm gonna do. To be honest, I ain't got my heart set on like any in particular, but there is some games that I'm gonna keep my eyes open for.
Thing is, I will keep looking for some Mega Drive games. If there's Mega Drive games that I look on the setup and kind of like go, oh, that looks interesting, I'll add that on the list, or add this on the list as well. I'll put them on the list, and when Birmingham Game Market comes in, well, I'll definitely have a look into it.
Yeah, I think the last one I knew what I wanted. I went in there fixed. So I think nearer to the time I'm going to think about what I really want, because it's going to be a lot easier. You need to be a bit quick. You need to be quick in there, I reckon, because you haven't got really time to. You haven't really got time to look around in a way. Once you get in there, you got to look, because it gets like, crowded quick, and
but that's what you get in. That's what you get at gaming markets like this.
It got like, really warm though, man. I was like, I need to get out of there. Like, I got what I needed, and that was it. I was gone.
Unless you have like a neck brace thing full of fans on your face or whatever.
Could do.
But yeah, we got that idea when with Doncaster Game Market. We were the first ones to go in. There was a queue of us that went in that had early access. We got the chance to go. We had somewhat of a chance to go around, look at all the stalls.
I seen the queue on a few people's videos. The queue looked massive.
It was massive. It went from inside all the way outside to like the car park.
Yeah, I did see it, because I seen a few people's videos on YouTube.
We was actually in that queue.
Yeah, I was trying spotting you on the videos, because I
think that was me, Julio, Mally, Purple Bean, and Super 80s.
Yeah.
I think that was the
Oh, Marco, thank you for the 50 bits, mate. There is no sound alerts because we did have to turn them off because obviously we are just chatting and that. But thank you so much for the 50 bits, mate. I really appreciate that. You forgot, Snator. It looks like you both have a nice size PS1 collection. Yeah, I've got. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh yeah, this was another one that I got as well.
I've got 19.
This was another.
But one of them games is for Julio, if I can find it.
This was another game that I got too from the Game Fair.
I've got some.
Tekken 3.
Oh, nice. I have got some that's got no cases as well, which I got for free. But I've got this. This is for Julio, so if he comes to the game market, I've got to bring that to him. Because I'm not that fussed about them, to be honest. But yeah, it's slowly getting there. I've got as many as Chris.
It's slowly coming together. It is coming together. But the thing is, I think with Xbox games.
Love a Bug's Life. Well, if you're there in Birmingham, mate, I'll bring it for you. You can have it, like so.
It's not a good case, but.
Oh, you got the same one as me, haven't you? Bug's Life, platinum one as well.
You love the platinums though.
Yeah, have you watched Bug's Life recently?
No. Funny enough, I actually watched Ralph Breaks the Internet yesterday.
Ralph Breaks the Internet? What's that?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph, yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph, which is this will be the second installment, the second the sequel. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Do you like? Do you know Carl Pilkington? Obviously, Idiot Abroad and stuff like that.
Yes.
I've come across videos on YouTube where they take clips from Carl Pilkington and put him in like video games like Skyrim and Resident Evil, and they are quite funny, to be honest, mate. They're only short clips, but they are funny.
I think he's the only person that I found funny in those films.
I think he just seems genuine as well. That's what I like about him.
It was like I was never ever a fan of Steve Merchant, and I was really never a fan of Ricky Gervais. I just loved Carl Pilkington because of how funny he is.
Oh, I ain't seen the Fallout one.
I just found him so funny.
I seen the Skyrim one other day, and I saw the which one was it? The Resident Evil one village, not the village one, the one before. And it's so funny. I can't explain. You have to watch it, to be honest. But yeah,
you'll have to send us a link to that.
We'll do, mate. I can't remember name it guy, but I'll go straight on. The pod cases for PS1 are my favourite. Yeah, mate. And the PS1 cases are so good, nostalgic to be honest.
I can't obviously get it because my Sonic Lego set is on top of it. But that PlayStation game that
Demon sent, the massive one.
Big boy, it's a big boy case.
That's the first time I've seen cases like that. Is that a normal thing? I've never seen cases like that before, and that was mad.
I'll have to.
Have you tried that game yet? We forgot to play it when you was around at ours.
I'll have to try and see if it works, but I don't know.
If anybody from obviously America's in chat, is this a normal thing? These cases, because I've never seen anything like this before. Merchant is awful. He seems the same awful, annoying character in everything. I have to turn to. Yeah.
Look how big this thing is.
Battle
it is a bad boy case. Like, look at that. It's like opening up a menu to bloody venues. Do
you know what that could have done with a memory card slot in that on top bit? Couldn't it really?
I think this kind of area here. Like that was I don't know. You
played a lot of this. It does look a good game though, Marco. We've seen it, but I've never seen a case that big though. It's massive. I don't know if that's a normal thing.
It is a bad boy case. It is a bad boy case, this one.
I used to listen to the XFM radio shows with Carl, Ricky and Steve. Yeah, they had a lot. They had the Ricky Gervais. So obviously the Idiot Abroad that they did, and then they had like a little podcast one, the cartoon version, which was quite funny as well. Ricky Steven, a lot of work. The Aunt Nora story about for 5 minute fart is hilarious, and the story of our Carl only friend when growing up was his calculator. Like a Mega CD case, yeah.
I'd have to I have seen some of like I've seen some of the like shows that they did, like obviously like kind of like a podcast like area where Carl Pilkington's talking about other things. I'll have to have a look at those.
Razor said I thought America's very first PS1 long boxes were made of black plastic. Is it genuine? I think it is. It is genuine, isn't it? I'm sure it's a genuine case. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a genuine American copy of that game. Genuinely, like
I can't believe the size of them, to be honest. Yeah. I want to buy a Saturn. Yeah, I've played on a Saturn before. Like I said, my friend used to have a lot of consoles.
Saturn's very good. Greasy, hello, Greasy.
Hey, welcome in, Greasy. Anyway, very cool. It is very cool, yeah, mate. But
it is a very cool case.
It's a big. Imagine having like all your games in that size, man. Imagine the space that.
There's a long. Sladen, you're right, mate.
That's a long boy case. Welcome in, Sladen.
It is a long boy case.
It is, yeah. Imagine having all your games in that size case. So that would be, yeah. You need a.
Like, honestly, that is a long boy case. Like, for those that haven't seen it, like, look at that.
You've not tried that game, have you?
I've not.
Mate, it looks really good. Like the.
It looks like opening up a menu.
Yeah.
Like opening up a food menu.
It's official. Has it got PlayStation on the side? Is it official case? It's an official case.
It is official, yeah.
It's
official. Look at that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Hey, Gracie, I see people having Shrek-themed weddings. Just something to think about. Hey,
it's mad.
Great game, but the second is better. Okay, nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game that we was gonna test, but we forgot to put it on, mate. To be honest.
Yeah. I don't know if it would have worked, but.
Well, it should have worked. Yeah, I can't see why not.
Because it's an
NTSC version where you have NTSC. I think it is NTSC.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
Yeah, NTSC, which is for American-based systems, and you've got PAL, which is like UK-based systems.
Yeah, but I'm guessing it won't
work. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Julio, it won't work. Yeah.
How would you get around that, Julio? Then for it to work, what would you have to do?
NTSC is better 60 hertz. Yeah. I don't think you'd have to get an American system. You'd have to get an American PlayStation system for it, or even I think even Japanese system as well. I don't know about the Japanese system, but I think if you get like an American system like PlayStation, it probably would work.
Oh, there must be another way to get around that, obviously, isn't there?
I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't
probably
think
not.
That, no.
But yeah.
Or action replay.
Or switchless.
Switches for the PAL PS1. Explorer cheat cartridge or chip. Yeah, exactly.
Region lock games.
Who was it who was saying?
Yeah.
Who was it who was saying that somebody's got something and it's chipped? Was it you, Julio, that was saying you've got something and you've only just realised it was chipped? Was it the PlayStation? I think it was PS1. Yeah, I think you did mention that. Yeah.
Explorer cheat cartridge or chip the PlayStation, I reckon. Yeah.
Region lock games are mega. Yeah. I think you can jam the PS1 lid close button, then boot up with a PAL disc and switch at the right moment. I'm sure. Yeah, there probably is. Yeah. One of my PS2. Oh yeah, PS2 went nice.
Oh yeah. I want to buy. Yeah, I want to buy a PS1 NTSC-J with X-Station, which is what Marco said. But yeah, I think I distinctly remember, like years ago, that I think we had one of the systems that was chipped. I don't know if it was PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. I believe it was a PS2.
Yeah, PlayStation 1. I think I managed to get chipped, and then after that, then I did originally pick up an Xbox OG back in the day, like years ago, and I took it to a guy. Yeah, I think I paid him 20 quid, and he soft modded it and put loads of like games on it, like same again, Master System, Mega Drive, all them type of games. And I think you can still do that with them now. I probably might do it to this Xbox that I've got. I'm not quite sure. It's just another platform. It's just another platform to do it on.
What the OG Xbox?
Yeah, I think it's not. I don't think it's hard to do. I just have to have a look into how to do it. But it's possible to do. But yeah, it's even got a D. Well, I might even get rid of this though, because I'm not sure if I really want it. So it came with. I got this for free as well, the Xbox. It came with obviously the DVD remote and obviously the thingy. So I might even get rid of that and take it to CX if I can get anything for it. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I was in two minds to get rid of it. I got it from a guy off a trash for nothing or free cycle, which is just stuff where they get rid. And I had it and I tested it and I was in two minds thinking, should I get rid of it CX? But then I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna keep it because it is a good console and it looks really nice. I wish it was a clear one though, the clear green one, because they are mint. But yeah, it's just a nice looking console, and it brought us Halo, to be honest, which was a fantastic game.
Oh yeah, first Halo game like released on that OG Xbox was absolute mint.
Yeah, so I ain't got
You have a good one.
Take care, Robin. I ain't got the OG Halo. I have to get the anniversary on this because I didn't have the OG Xbox at the time. But now I could get it, but I didn't bother. I'm just gonna keep it. I've got all the Halos.
Did you not get any games for the OG Xbox, or is it just the Xbox? It's just the OG Xbox.
It came with Halo 2.
Oh, and show us some.
It came with Halo 2. Also, I did buy. I bought another game for it. Probably last month or something. I bought that for it because I want to collect for it.
Jade Empire.
But the only games I want to collect for the Xbox is the only on Xbox ones where it says only on Xbox. That's the only games I really want. Oh no, I haven't. No, somebody said that before as well, Julio.
The clock cap from the Xbox.
One of my Wii's chip. Yeah, I've got we have got a soft modded. PS2 is cheaper. Where's the show? I have 7 PS2. You have 7 PS2s, Marco.
7.
I'm not sure either. I never tried. I think Bureau said it works, so I got to blue PS1 now, so I don't have to worry about it. It's mental how everyone has one of those guys, and
yeah,
just soft.
It is crazy.
Just some of that soft mod.
Just soft mod.
I think I do. Yeah. I'm off now. Yeah, no worries. See you later. I stay with you on the stream at the same time. Have you? No, I haven't moved it, Julio. I need to do it. Is it something important to do? He definitely wants removing. Supposed to be prone to leak. Oh, right. Okay. What I'm.
Oh.
I might have
He's gonna have a leaky system.
What I'm gonna do? Yeah, I know. I probably will have a leaky system. Yeah. What I'll do later, I think if I get a chance, I'll open it up and remove it. If it should be an easy job, shouldn't it? Hopefully. Yeah.
It should. Well, say it should be.
I remember back when I was a kid, my cousins had a chipped Xbox and they copied discs of everything single. Yeah, we used to when we used to get PS1's games copied. So I had a chipped PS1 and my mate had a chipped PS1. And what we had to do, it's right dodgy, it's proper dodgy. You had to text this bloke or ring this bloke and say, "Hey mate," and he used to give us like leaflets. He used to give us like leaflets with all new games that's coming out. So he used to text or ring this bloke saying, "Oh, can we have a copy of this?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, come in an hour." So then we had to walk from our house all into like a different estate, go to this guy's house who was called Tony, and he had
the dodgiest name ever.
I can remember it. We used to go to the back door. I was only young as well. Go to the back door, knock on door, and he used to have everything in like. How do I explain this? So in the kitchen, Fat Tony, yeah. I used to have. He used to walk through the back door, and there used to be a kitchen, but then on the side, it used to be. You can remember like a pantry? If people can remember pantries. Can you remember pantries where you used to keep food and that? Mate, it was dodgy. We used to do this regular as well. And in the pantry area, he used to have his towers and everything else, and he used to burn out discs and that. And we used to go and used to give him his sleeves and then go back and play them.
Sounds like something out of.
I think he got busted a few times doing that, but he still did it. But yeah, it's weird, man. It's crazy what he used to do.
Just sounds like something out of Breaking Bad, something like that. Something dodgy.
Yeah, I can bring my soldering iron when we meet up. How are you desoldering skill? Oh shit! You need a soldering. Oh,
Yeah, you need a soldering.
Mate, I ain't done soldering since high school, so
God.
that's years back, mate. You
So
can.
that's a no on the soldering, isn't it?
No.
That's a no on the desoldering.
And last time I did soldering, it was when we had to do like a homemade alarm box on a motherboard, and that's last time I did a soldering, and that was years ago. Can you just snip it? Yeah, can we just snip it? Mate, we had a guy like that. Yeah, we do, don't you? And it's right. You feel like feel dodgy going to someone's house and saying,
just snip
hey, mate, have a disc. I can't remember how much we paid. I heard you use kids after Fossback Street video games. Fat Tony from Susan, yes. Chips PlayStation's 1 but dodgy 2, yeah. It's just weird going to someone's house picking up a disc, and that. I thought that was dodgy anyway. Yeah, I guess you could, but I'd rather move it. So, can you just snip it, Ula? Can it just be a case of you snip it off and then that's it, or do you need to solder it? Yeah, he definitely sells something stronger than games now. He probably does, yeah, mate. Probably started off on PS1 and then moved up. I don't even know if he probably sold backy as well back in the day as well. There's always somebody. So I come from like a council estate anyway. Well, yeah, I come from council estate. I don't obviously live there now, but there's always somebody on a council estate that used to sell backy or fags or something dodgy. You used to always find somebody that used to get somebody dodgy. It's always the same everywhere you go. I love it, man. Yeah, I guess you could, but I'd rather move it just in case. He definitely sells. Yeah, bring it with you at Birmingham if I go. If not, but yeah, bring me definitely. Yeah, removing it with an iron is better, but wondering if you could just snip the legs to take it out without any desoldering skills, and I can replace with it. And it can be replaced with a CR222. So for the Amiga, I think Amiga for Mortals, he did mention to me remove the leaking thing from the Amiga, which I've done. That's fine. And all I did was snip it. Guy who did copy games also worked at the video shop, so got new. Oh, nice. That's a good idea. Plot twist: Julio is Tony the guy. Yeah, Julio is Tony the game guy. But yeah, it's weird because we used to always get. Sometimes you used to print the covers as well, and sometimes you used to just put it in a sleeve. But yeah,
just basically print them off on his old printer.
I'm trying to think how much we paid for them now. I think it must have been like something like, was it a couple of quid? Something. We're talking years back now.
Yeah.
I was in my teens when we used to do this. So
the thing is, like with like chipped games, you could tell that the case was not like original, with like it being printed off on like a HP print.
Oh man,
an old HP printer that looked watermarked to the hilt.
These weren't even cases, mate. You used to get them in sleeves. In plastic sleeves, that's all there was. And sometimes you didn't even get a cover because you used to be like, printed don't work. So I was like,
just write in permanent black marker, Tomb Raider.
It was a good idea though, because you could get some new games for cheap, to be honest. And he always used to when you used to give you a piece of paper with a list of all new games that was coming out or stuff like that. So it was alright. But yeah, I think he got done a few times.
I think it was but nowadays it's just the authenticity of getting the proper copy in your hand.
And, oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Probably back in them days, you couldn't really care about like where the games came from. Like,
well, you didn't know what it was going to be like in the you didn't know what the value of games were going to be like in the future. I mean, if you had hindsight, you wouldn't even get rid of half of stuff that you got rid of as a kid.
Oh no, yeah, that's true.
Like I recently bought that Star Wars Tazo book again because I had that as a kid.
Oh yeah, mine's over there somewhere. I got the unfinished one.
And same again. Yeah, I mean, if you knew a sentimental value of it, you probably would have kept it in a way. But
yeah,
it's like, how can you do that in a way unless you've stayed in one place all your life? Then I think if it was like, if you were a kid that didn't want to let go of certain things that you enjoyed playing, then probably you would have the incentive to keep it. But obviously, or you could just be like my parents and have some at one day, and then next day it's just gone, and you're like, well, where's my toys gone? I used to have the Ghostbusters tower back in the day.
Yeah.
The massive Ghostbusters tower used to have like a grid at top where you could hoist slime down. I had that.
Oh yeah, it's like my folks as well.
Next day, I was like, well, where's my tower gone? And then I found out that a kid further up street went and played at his house. He got my tower. I was like, well, why'd you give me tower away? The parents just chuck loads of stuff away and give it away. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. The thing is, like, we don't like. It's not sentimental to them, but it's sentimental to you.
It'd be nice just to keep everything that you had as a kid, every toy and everything else. It would be nice to keep, but it's never gonna, unless you stayed in one place for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
you're never gonna be able to take everything with you. When I was a kid, there was this guy who gave me. It was an older guy anyway, and he used to be into his games. Not weirdo, not dodgy like that.
No dodgy Tony in the mid.
He had probably over 100 Games Master magazines, and he said, "Oh, do you want these?" Because I always used to read them and that. And he said, "Do you want these?" I said, "Yeah." I took them to house, and I had like a stack of games, like a proper stack of Games Master magazines.
Yeah.
And in a kind of way, I wish I kept them, but it's same again. I was a kid. I'm not gonna. They're just gonna end up going in bin, aren't they? I still remember seeing Tony Hawk American Wastelands scrawled across a Polaroid silver disc. That saved me forever. Yeah, just in black marker. Yeah, that's probably
like
this.
Yeah, that's the proper copy. There you go.
With Three Brothers, Nothing Was Left, my OG PS1, and most games survive. Oh, good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was me and my sister, so most of her crap was like dolls and Barbies and stuff like that. So she wasn't interested in stuff like that. I've got a good game here which I still need to play.
Ooh.
I think I used to love this, and the soundtrack to it used to be Ace. If anybody remembers that, Dave Mirra, BMX. I love that game. Such a good game. But I did like Tony Hawk's as well. Tony Hawk's was amazing.
There was another BMX game, wasn't there? There is another BMX game.
Yeah.
Which was it? Fuck. I think this BMX rider was on Jackass or something like that. I can't remember his name.
I'm not sure. Was it a PS2 title? PS1?
It was a good. It was It was good game. It was good. They were a good game.
Have a look, mate. Free Jack. If you had an Amiga, then you should be used to. Copied. I've got
Matt Hoffman. It's Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX.
So destroying everything. So the Amiga I've got
Matt Hoffman
is Sophie's dad's Amiga. Well, it used to be their Amiga, and it's been up in the loft for ages. So I took it down, obviously get it a clean and that, and this is what came with it. All these, and I think all these are copies apart from.
Yeah.
If I can open it up.
Is there a key? Do you have a key for it?
It shouldn't even be locked, mate, to be honest. So I don't know what it's playing about.
It looks like it's out that way.
It shouldn't even be locked. What? What's happened here?
He can't open his own. Oh.
I can't get into it. Anyway, I think there's probably.
He can't get into his games. They're locked in there forever.
I think they're just locked forever in time. I think. There's probably 1 or 2 game on this that's real.
Get a hammer. Get a hammer.
Smash.
No, don't even use the hammer side of it. Just get
came with an old school controller.
Get the core off it and just go.
But yeah.
That is a bad boy joystick.
But
that is a bad boy joystick.
I preferred the other ones where it was like more like a bigger joystick type of thing. But no, he also has got a game which he said he would give me, which is Sensible Soccer. That's the only one that's boxed. So yeah, but I still need to. I have booted it up before, but I still need to. There's a few other things I still need to get for it. There's like a mouse I need. Well, I don't need a mouse. I can get an adapter that I can plug in and do it like that. So yeah, there's still a few things I need to get. Just looked up and you can't put a C. It's okay. Let's have a look, Jack. If you just looked up, you can't put a CR2 or anything in the Xbox. So you could do an rechargeable, but requires further modding for it to charge. You can get replacement clock capacitor for Z-Labs. Okay, mate. They're just. Thanks for help, busy, but honestly, I'm terrible at anything when it comes to modding. I managed to mod the Wii with help from Julio. Apart from that, I'm crap, mate. When you said with a clock, I thought you could just cut the the thingy off and that was it. But I think it seems like a bit more work. You can play most of the games without a mouse. Yeah, I think what it is. So the controller, I plugged in, but then it feels like it needs a mouse for some things because I can't. You can do it with a controller. I had to keep changing the port on it, but it's a pain in the ass, mate. I need to definitely. I think I do need something like that. You can cut it off, but your Xbox wouldn't keep time. Oh, so if I cut it, I'm not really bothered about time, though. You just cut it off and then. Yeah, I don't think I'm fussed about time. It's not going to affect it if I just cut it off, is it? Basically.
I shouldn't think so.
I think I'm going to have a look into soft modding it some point, but I'm going to see. So yeah, okay, that's going to probably do that then.
I will probably get an EverDrive or the Mega Drive at some point, but
yeah,
at the moment I'm all right with like the games I've got at the minute. I've got some like alcohol stuff that can I can clean the
IPA stuff.
The IPA stuff. Like I did that with all the Mega Drive games recently.
Yeah. It is good stuff. It's good for it is good for stickers as well, CX stickers, which Julio mentioned. It's really good for that.
Keeping him like these and all that stuff.
That's a good idea. Yeah, definitely keep him in something wrapped up.
Like the Mega Game 6. This bad boy game that UK Andy Gamer gave me as well. Batman Forever.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, definitely keep him in the wrappers, mate.
Obviously with
Batman Returns.
Batman Returns, and of course the big boy, which cost me about I think this was like 13 quid from Vero, was Sonic and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles, yeah.
Oh, take that out then. Actually, let me take this out of here because let me lighten it up here.
Yeah, it's good that, mate. It's good that. So I asked you this question because you showed me this other day, and I was like, "Well, what does that do?" And you said, you plug Sonic 3 into that, is it?
So this would go into the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
This would go into the Mega Drive like so, and then you open this bad boy up, and you put like Sonic 3, I believe, on here as well, and
it just adds Knuckles to it in every game.
Well, I think so. I'm not entirely sure. I was kind of like guessing that it
Sonics. Okay.
All Sonics, or you can put all Sonics in it.
Just make sure you cut it close to the motherboard so you don't get cheers, Julio. No worries, mate. I'll definitely have a look at that.
Sonic 1, you play as Knuckles. Yeah, Sonic 1, you play as Knuckles.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's a very good idea, that.
Thank you, Steve. I thought I was kind of thinking of something.
Yeah, definitely keep it in the thingy, mate. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a look into a soft modding.
Yeah.
Soft modding. I remember seeing it does something else with another game on the other than Sonic. Oh, it does something else with it. I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, but that's good, mate. Like I said, Mega Drive games are so good, man. Honestly, there's some really good Mega Drive games.
There are a lot of good ones.
Yeah, the artwork on Mega Drive games are good. Mass Systems, not too much, because some of them are literally just squares, white squares with a picture on.
Shinobi as a Knuckles.
Imagine. Shinobi, yeah. Got you in my headphones, guys. Just gonna lurk. I made upstairs last night, so I'm good. Oh, that's good to know. Sit at the computer. Yeah. Oh, wow. First time.
No worries, Greasy.
Yeah, enjoy your cuppa.
Yeah, enjoy your cuppa.
Actually, what time we're on? 2 now. Oh, Jesus, we've smashed some time, haven't we? So yeah. Also, obviously, with this, I know Mali and Julio keep saying obviously for the PS2 get a HDD thing, which I think eventually I will do. Obviously, just for the games that's going to be really expensive, which I'm never going to be able to get. But as for this is something I want to obviously start taking out more with me when I'm just chilling and that. And
yeah, why not?
Like, I want the easy flash, whatever it is, for this, so I can put all the games on and I can just play it whenever then, because it is a good thing. And the only other thing I want to do with this is change the case. The case is it's scuffed and stuff like that, but what I've seen, I've seen one on eBay for like 13 quid, like a nice purple one that I want really. So I like
now
purple.
that you mentioned like taking that with you and stuff, like I've still got
I think it's just nice to have like a little portable thing like that, to be honest. I did see Street Fighter 2 in cash converters over there for a tenner.
Oh, I've still got underneath here my old
DS,
like,
yeah.
My old Nintendo DSi.
See, I think you can do the same for that. Get one of them easy flash cards. Actually, I'm not quite sure.
What's on the back of this? Bunnies.
I'm not quite sure. Can they, Julio? Can they be? Can they be soft modded? Can they be? Can you use an easy flash on them? Maybe. I know you can obviously with the finger. Yes, I got X flash and oh, nice.
It still works, I believe. Ooh.
Like I say, if you can get one of them easy flash cards for that, that's what you want, mate, because you can have all the games on. The battery looks like it's going on that, doesn't it?
I don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah, Sophie's mum's got a lilac one. Is it lilac? The mint one? She's got one of them, and I keep trying to get it off her.
Yeah. Don't know if you can hear that. Oh.
No, I don't think I can, mate.
Turn that off. Ooh.
Does it come with a stylus, that?
Stylus?
Yeah, with a pen. I can't remember if they come with... Yeah, they do, yeah. There we go.
It's not the original pen that came with this.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to buy them.
Yeah, I got an X-Flash R4 cards for the... Oh, nice one, R4 card. Yeah, I use an R4 card on my DS.
This one can have an SD card in it.
Oh, nice. SNES games on it. Oh, sweet, Julio.
Like, this one, like, with this DSi, you can have, like, an SD card in it.
I'm guessing... I bet the R4 cards are cheaper than what the Easy Flash cards are. You need a hello, yeah, I do, actually, I do, yeah.
Hello, mother.
Hello, mother trucker. Yeah, the only place I can seem to get them, I think they are on eBay, but they're like 50, 60 quid. That's an old logo, that, man. Who's that? Who's Sergeant Brain?
Oh, who is that? It's probably one of the.
That's rare. That's rare. I think you and Razor's got one of them. That's like old school.
The last of its kind.
Yeah,
the last of its kind now.
That's rare, mate. Do you want me to sign it for you?
Yeah, you can sign. Yeah, I'll bring it over and you can sign it for me.
Next time I see you, mate, I'll sign it for you, and then you can have it as a.
It is rare. It's
a rare thing. Wow, that is OG rare.
Razor,
It's gonna be worth millions.
Last of its kind.
It's gonna be worth millions. That.
I used to know a Sergeant Breakneck. I wonder what happened to him.
I don't know, mate. It's gone.
It's gone off to space.
It's gone. He's buried under floorboards, mate. It's gone.
Probably, yeah.
Sell it on eBay. Sell it on eBay for £1 million.
For $1 million.
But yeah, the R4 cards actually. Yeah, but it doesn't surprise me, Julio. He went on holiday, never to it. Yeah, I can't wait. To be honest, I can't wait to go on holiday this year. I'm so looking forward to it.
I bet you're buzzing.
Yeah, can't wait, mate.
Yeah,
it's 2 months away now. 2 months and a couple of days. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Are you going for like a week? 2 weeks?
10 days, I think it is. 10 days. We fly about, I think we get there around about 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And then we get back home about 3 o'clock. Yeah, I can't wait, mate. It's been like a couple of years now since we've been, so it's going to be nice just to get away and relax and chill, to be honest.
I think for like going somewhere like Japan, it's like 10 days wouldn't be enough for me.
No, no, you'd have to...
I'd have to have like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'd have to be 2 weeks, mate.
2 weeks.
I think it's 14. I think it's about 14 hours or something like that. Direct.
Yeah,
you can get flights where you stop off in like Dubai. Is it Dubai or Saudi or something? And then you. Oh, message was deleted. Who's that? Get him on the ban list. You're banned. You're banned. Get out of the pub. R4 card. Yeah, R4 card 10 quid. It's ridiculous, and I have to. 4 cards, 50, 60 quid for the Easy Flash. I thought they were expensive. I think it was Plunger that mentioned to me, because there's you can get these Easy Drive or something like that. I said, I'll have a look then. And
cheers, Mally. Thanks for that, mate.
So expensive, honestly. Here they come.
It's all right. It's all right. They are banished to the Shadow Realm.
Easy Flash Omega, I think they're called. You can get them on AliExpress for £38, but then obviously delivery on top of that, so you're talking 50 quid or something like that.
Yeah.
You can't really get... I don't think you can get them... I thought you could get... Well, so I'm going on Amazon, actually. Let's have a look. See, they're not even available on Amazon.
Yeah.
Currently unavailable, so... Yeah, it's
so hard to find like even like retro stuff on Amazon because it's all about the big titles nowadays. With
yeah,
but there are stuff that you can get on Amazon that you can like kind of like bits that you can just plug into your old system to make it like a red, white, and yellow kind of like plugins with the AV, like whatever.
Check eBay, yeah, we'll do
stuff like that.
It's just I don't understand why they're that pricey as well. I don't understand why they're that pricey, Julio. It's mental, mate. It's crazy.
It is crazy. It's crazy.
I don't know why they are that expensive because they're only like literally a bit of plastic. You can get you can get cheaper ones, but I've been told not to get cheaper ones. If you're gonna get it, get a. So somebody's selling one on eBay at minute for, this is bids though. That's 30 quid bid. You got to bid on that one. You can get cheaper ones, but I've been told not to bother getting a cheaper one because they're not as good. You're better off getting full, like a proper one. If you're gonna get one, get a proper one in it. But yeah, I will get one eventually because it's something I definitely want. But it's just I always find I'm getting something else instead. So.
Well, it's something that takes that you see something else that's kind of like sparked your interest, and you kind of like
I'm like a magpie. If I see something shiny,
I'm
like a magpie where if I see something shiny, I want it. I'm like, ooh, that's what I want. I want that. I keep seeing different things, or somebody might mention a game on stream. I'm like, oh, let's have a look at this. So I'll look at it. I'm like, yeah, I want that game. It's parts. I think there's 3 games on my CX list that I'm looking forward to getting at the game market that I might get off if they're there. And they're like, they're different games though. They're a bit unique to be honest. I have got. I saw a game in Cash Converters the other day which was called something, and I've never seen it before. Do you know, there's so many PS2 games, PS2 titles I've never seen.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah, definitely. Like there would be some Mega Drive games that I would look at, but then like at the gaming market, like I'd have a mindset on what games I want. But like I went into the Doncaster gaming market like just going, you know what? I'm just gonna. I've not got a list. I've not got a list. I'm gonna see what's there, and if something sparks my interest, I'll have a look. The only thing that I had in my mind was basically PlayStation 1 games. That was basically it. But if there was a Mega Drive game that caught my eye, then yeah, okay, possibly could look into that. Or
sometimes it's better to go in like open-minded.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I wasn't expecting getting PlayStation 2 games apart from Time Splitters, because I remember distinctly from Busy saying like, oh, you should get like Time Splitters is a good game. So I was like, oh god, I seen it on one of the stalls and just went, oh, £8 for the 2 games.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. There's a game that I was looking at the other day called Oni for the PS2.
Yeah.
And I've never played it, but I saw Christian put it on Twitter over a day, and I was like, oh, I wonder if it's a good game. So I asked Christian, I said, is it a good game? He says, yeah, he loves it. So it's another game. It's not expensive. I think it's like $250 on CEX, but obviously our CEX is shit, mate. They've got nothing in. Nothing I want is in there, apart from obviously them 2 games from yesterday. But there's a lot of games that I want that they just don't stock. And
oh yeah, if you do get that N64, you should look into GoldenEye or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. So the games that come with the Nintendo 64, she's got Donkey Kong 64. She's got Yoshi's. Hey, welcome in, B. She's got Yoshi's Island. I think she's got. What games? I think she got about 4 or 5 games with it. So yeah, she said she's gonna give it me, and that's I said I'd give her 10 for it, and we'll cook her a meal.
Well, at least it's going like.
It's because every time I keep going round to hers, I keep badgering her saying, "You played your Nintendo 64 yet?" And she's like, "Nah." But she did say she'll give it me. So it's something I've never had a Nintendo 64. My mates has always had one, and it's one of them that I always wanted, because I think it's just an interesting console, and the control with it is it's good. GoldenEye, yeah, definitely, mate.
Oh yeah, And there was another game, I think it was called Project Dark, or something like that, which is done by the same people that made GoldenEye.
Yeah.
See, and I know Plunger played it. Plunger and Danny played it on the N64 on one of their Perfect Dark. That's the one.
Perfect Dark, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
See, there's we Steve as well. There's a game, the Lemmings game on PS2. Yeah. I put that, added that to my list, and the only reason I've added that to my list is because it's got Steve.
I'm hoping to get that on Mega Drive. I'm hoping to get Lemmings on the Mega Drive.
Yeah. But I remember times I just got 22 PS2 for one. Oh man, that's well good. What, in a bundle? Man, that's well good. Ooh. Music Magpie, yeah, Music Magpie. I do check Music Magpie. I check Vinted. I check Selling Page. There's 2 free cycle pages I've got, and then there's 2 apps that I look at as well. Just keeping my eyes out for everything. Really, it's rare that gaming stuff does come on, but when it does, I'm trying to like get there straight away to get what it is. Yeah. I love going game hunting at car boot sales in the summer. I bag some nuggets over. Yeah, I need to start going to some. Yeah, I think
you'll have to do that.
Yeah, I think they don't start till April round our end though. Yeah. So I think Indlip one, that's opening soon. There's also one on way to Malvern on top of the. Going into Malvern.
Jack, what we'll have to do is then we'll have to organise. We'll have to organise a bit of a trip to either the Hidlip one or like outside Malvern.
Well, that's just down the road from you as well, same as me. But there's one going up into I think where Porrick is going into Malvern. There's one at Top of Hill called Monk Summit, and they do a car boot. So you should have a look, really. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to have a look around. We'll have to have a look around the area, see what car boots.
Because the charity shops around our end are absolute trash. It's either
absolute dog shit.
It's either that I'm just missing it, whatever. I played it on stream where the box clip comes from. I played it before Plunger did. Oh, you played? Oh, the Perfect Dark.
Oh, yeah.
Don't use the Music Magpie website. Use the eBay store. You can. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Music Magpie's got their own eBay store. Oh, I have to look at that.
Yeah, Greasy. Yeah.
The Madly one is always good.
There you go, Jack. A YouTube video idea.
Do a little oh yeah, good idea. Well, I was gonna do a bit of video from when we go to Birmingham for you guys. So, what I'll do, I'm obviously film a few bits of it if you don't mind being in it, and then I'm gonna probably upload it to YouTube and that. So which one's that one be? The Madly one. Madly is always good. Madly car boot, is it?
So.
Is it Madly? I'm gonna have a look now because I think that's not far. Madly. Is it Madly car boot? Is it car boot?
Car boots, they are Madly.
Oh, it's in Hereford, so yeah, it's not that far away from us, to be honest.
Oh yeah, Hereford, yeah. Oh, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
An hour away, yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, we need to start venturing out.
Yeah, we do need to venture.
Because I do watch a lot of people on YouTube. I watch a guy called Retro Rummage who goes to car boots. I watch another guy called TVM. Obviously, Steve, when he does his videos, I watch him, and it gives me a few ideas because he's always getting like deals for like 50 pence and £1, and yeah, definitely. But yeah, do a little road trip.
That'll definitely be something that we should do. Yeah.
I did tell you about Music Magpie and eBay. Oh, did you, mate? My short-term memory is crap. Sophie's already told me about it. She told me some other day about getting cat food, and then literally next morning.
Go up shop and get cat food.
She did. Next morning she goes, "Oh, you cat food?" I says, "No, you didn't tell me that." I says, "Yeah, you did." I said, I honestly cannot remember that conversation. Honestly, my short-term memory, mate, is shot. Long-term memory, I'm good. I'm good with faces, but I'm not good with names. So yeah, I think I kind of know your name. Just up the road. Just up the road. Yeah, just up the road. So we've got where we live. I think there probably is a few I need to look into it. But yeah, we need to definitely go to a car boot.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're starting in April around here.
I'm 100% down for that.
Yeah, I think the one going into Malvern is on a Saturday, and I think the Inlet one is on a Sunday. So it's worth, even if you just take like 10-20 quid of you just to pick up. There's got to be some. But I don't know what they're like around here, but I can.
definitely.
If they're anything like the charity shops where they just charge extortionate prices, because they've been doing that recently, charity shops charging really daft prices for games, and it's just like, really, it's mad.
Well, I think they get because I feel like they get a bit of an insight on like.
I think they've been checking websites, mate.
How much games are worth, and they're looking at websites.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Seeing what there is, seeing what they can.
Yeah, but that's kind of.
You know what? Let's bump this up another 10 quid.
But that kind of takes the thing away from being a charity shop, because that's where you normally try and get your bargains from charity shops. But like I said, I work a lot in Malvern area, and the charity shops there are so overpriced, ridiculous. Like there's the Oxfam one, that's he charges $3.99 for PS3 games, no matter what they are. It could be a Call of Duty, he'll charge $3.99. Ridiculous, mate, honestly. And then there's this other woman she charges £3 all the time for like whatever game it is. So you kind of not going to make a profit on it unless it's a really rare game, but you're not going to get that, mate, honestly. Ridiculous.
It's just so fun. It's just really funny. When
we was in town yesterday, I popped in one charity shop, and I walked back out. I couldn't be arsed. I was like, I can't be bothered with this. I can't be bothered. I just thought, you know what, I'll go to CX, pick up 2 games that I know is going to be in, and that's it. But where we live, there's not much. It's a city, but you've got a CEX which has not really stocked as much as it would like to be, and then Cash Converters around the corner, which do sell some games. That's where I picked up Lion King from. That was a tenner, so it's not too bad. But apart from that, you've got nothing else. You've got charity shops, but no other retro shop. I think that's what it's kind of missing. There is an arcade there. We've got an arcade which is going to a bigger establishment. There's also a few toy shops which I posted in Steve's Discord the other day. Which is there's the Worcester toy shop, and then the Monkey Business. I think is it Monkey Business?
Monkey Business, yeah.
There's Monkey Business. But as for retro shops that sell retro games, there's none, which is kind of. If I had the money, I'd probably do my own shop, because it's a bit of a niche. I mean, you might be able to get something, but it's just we don't get all that, which is kind of missing out.
Like kind of like old like vinyl record player shops. You hardly see any of those.
There is one in Malvern.
There is, but like you hardly see any of them around here.
Oh no, there is one in Worcester now. There is one in Worcester. On the Tyven. There's one there. Look at that. Yeah, there's one there. Plus, there is one in Malvern, but it's not on the front. It's going up the main road in Malvern. It's down a little alley. So there's a record shop, vinyl shop there. I always look out for older vintage consoles, etc.
One of Jackson Retro, I like it. I like it.
A Sega Game Gear that's Sega Game Gear.
Ooh, I love a Sega Game Gear.
For a tenner as well. Have you still got that, B? Sega Game Gear and 10 games and accessories for a tenner. Wow, that is a bargain, because Sega Game Gears are well expensive, even now. Oh, nice. You should post that in Discord, definitely. One Jacob's Retros. Yeah, it sounds good. It'd be nice to have, to be honest, because as a kid, I can remember going to arcades, and we all arcade machines, and it was good like that. I mean, it'd be nice to have something where you can go. But the retro shop in town, the arcade, it's a smallish one, and I think it's got a tattooist and a piercing shop above it. But I think they're planning on moving to a bigger place, it said anyway, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think they stock games. I think it's mainly they do have like pinball machines. You went in, didn't you, with Dowdy at that time? Can you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, that's going
like
to.
It was kind of like a bar / like pinball machine kind of like place.
Yeah.
Like they had like a line full of like pinball machines.
Did they have any arcade machines in there?
I think there was kind of like two. I think there was 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
In the back, in like kind of like a back room area where they had other arcade machines.
Because I've only been in.
It's definitely worth going
once when it first opened.
It's definitely worth going in because the drink, the like alcoholic drinks that they sell are like the glasses are only that big, which is just enough if you just want to like just chill and like play pinball machines or
posted,
arcade
I'm gonna have a look in this. I'm gonna have to have a look on my phone because obviously Chris is on the Discord thingy, so if I come from that, it's gonna come off of that. But I will have a look, definitely. Let's have a look. Let's have a look on my phone. Right, okay. Where is it? Oh, there we go. No, where is it? Did you post it?
Is B on the is B in the Discord server?
I think if you are B on, I'm sure you are. Can't seem to find it.
Yeah, B.
You have to, if you can find. Maybe I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. B. Yes, I am. Yeah, you have. What section did you post it in? I would show you on screen, but like I say, if I show it, it's gonna take Chris's face off. It's gonna chop his face off. Discord. No,
Discord.
It's not gonna come on, is it? Because I've turned Mix It Up off, and no, it's Razor, no, it's mate. I haven't yet. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, whenever you get a chance, let's have a look. But yeah, tenner. That's a bargain. Game Gears, I think the price of them
I'll have a look.
I've seen a few Game Gear games on selling page, and they're selling for like not expensive as well. But I think it's just the console itself, the handheld, is just more expensive.
You see how much the handheld one was in CEX the other day? When you was in there, like they've got like if you walk into CEX in Worcester, on the very right hand side, they've got like as soon as you walk in on the right hand side in the windows, they've got like the N64 games, they've got SNES games, but they've also got a big massive handheld Game Gear, and it costs like over 150 quid.
Yeah,
something like that.
Oh, that's not too bad then. I thought it was more expensive than that for some reason.
I think it was, I don't know if they've upped. I don't believe they've upped the price on it, but.
Game Gears aren't that expensive on eBay unless it's had the screen unless it's had the screen changed.
Screen changed.
Yeah. I like it, I've never had a Game Gear and it's one of them that interests me because the games are quite cheap. I've seen some of the things. Let's have a look. Game Gear. Yeah.
95 quid. Game Gear Black discounted, no game.
There's a lot on eBay at the minute that's obviously bidding, but the pre-order it comes in within the box and all the games and all the cables.
The box 190. Sega Game Gear in the box. His box no game, 190 quid.
Yeah, actually they're not expensive. I thought it was really expensive.
Unboxed 120. That's not that bad.
Yeah, big old unit though, innit? Really.
Caps aren't great on Game Gear.
Yeah, it says then it's one of the stuff on. I've just seen on eBay busy. It says it's been recapped. One of them has been recapped. Caps and screen change is a must on the game. Yeah, you can pick up. Yeah, you can pick up Game Gears up for less than £50, but obviously caps need to be changed. So ideally, you want to get one that's already had it done. Caps and screen change is a must on it. What is it with a screen change? Do they just lose the picture, or is it lose the color on it?
What they actually changed the screen on it?
I have the Bart versus the Space Mutants. Honestly, it's so nostalgic. Yeah, it's one of the games that we wanna. It's supposed to be really hard that as well. I'll change the caps myself, so I don't mind. Oh, that's all right. The Bart versus Space Mutant is a game that I want to play on the Master System eventually. Yeah. But at the minute we're on Land of Illusion. I think after Land of Illusion, I think I was gonna go to my arm hurts. Taz or something like that. But yeah,
I thought you were gonna say Tazo then.
Tazo spoof.
Yeah, I'm heading on to Tazo spoof.
The game
on the Game Gear.
The Game Gear screen was never great, even when you're not a good screen. Need to get my GG fixed. What's wrong with it, Mal? Is there something wrong with it? Yeah, I love the old handheld stuff. Like I said, I never had a Game Boy, and then Demon obviously sent me that Game Boy from America. It's dead. Oh man, And I love it, to be honest. I just want to, I definitely want one of them easy drive things, just because the amount of games that I can of it is fantastic. So yeah, I think that's probably it for today, innit? Do you reckon, mate? I think are we getting on? Yeah, I think it's been a good little chat. It's been nice.
I'll tell you what, we've had some good things that we chatted about.
Do you know why? No. We're gonna be back to doing this once a month now, unless obviously something comes up. Obviously we had a break over Christmas because Christmas was hectic anyway. But we're gonna come back to doing this once a month, and we're gonna do what we do normally. So we're gonna alternate. So next month we're gonna have a special guest on, which could be another streamer or a non-streamer, and we're just gonna obviously have a conversation like we do. We're gonna talk, ask
so if anyone's interested.
If anybody interested, we're gonna obviously have a conversation with these people and obviously talk about games as we always do. It's just nice to have instead of just listening to us to rant on for 2 hours or 3 hours, it's nice to have a different perspective on someone else's opinions. So we'll get someone else next month, and we'll have a conversation with them, and we'll definitely get on. Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Anyway, it's been good. It's been good to catch up with you, Chris, and obviously
it's been great to catch up with everyone.
Talk to the viewers, and this is going to be a regular thing again. We're going to get back onto it, and we're
definitely gonna be doing this like once every month, and we're going to be trying to come up with a few things that we want to do with the podcast, of course. We did have like a game scheduled, which we'll probably do next month.
Like I said, we're gonna keep, obviously we're gonna try and do a few more things within the podcast. We just want it to be like a nice chilled place where we can just hang out, talk, ask a few questions.
But before we go, I want to end it on this point. So, future streams for you, what are you looking to like implement into your streams this year? What you're looking to bring new?
So basically, I'm going to carry on with obviously the NES and the Master System thing, because I'm really enjoying that. And then once that's finished, I'm going to move on to like Mega Drive and SNES. I'm still going to keep my things open for PS2. And Thursday, obviously, keep that as community type of thing that we do. And obviously do more things on my YouTube. Try and do a few more things. But I think I'm going at a steady pace with stuff, and I do want to try and do a little bit more, implement more into the stream. But it's just obviously No,
that's good. That's great. Like Julio has a question for you, Jack.
Go on then, Julio. I'm scared. I don't know what this is going to be. When is he going to? I told you it's going to be something. Castlevania is going to be finished this Tuesday, mate, and then it will be straight on to Mario. If I can finish Castlevania and Mario in the same stream, that would be fantastic. We can move on, but cheers for that, Julio. But same for you then, Chris. What you were obviously planning on doing in future streams?
Well, obviously the first thing would be when I come back will be definitely finish off. Like I'm gonna purely dedicate a stream to finishing the games that are not far away from finishing, likes of Callisto Protocol and Mickey Mania and Kingdom Hearts 2. I wanna try and finish those off. I wanna get that in one stream and finish those games off, so I can move on to onto other great games. Likes of I want to play Resident Evil 1, which I recently got. I want to try and stream. I want to stream that.
Yep.
I want to stream Crisis Core. I want to stream new Final Fantasy Crisis Core, which is going to be on the modern side of the stream. Like obviously with finishing off Digimon Survive on the Switch. But also I want to bring community games back on Fridays.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
It's purely going to be just Friday to Sunday streams for the time being.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically what it's going to be. If I do have some free time, there will be like a stream here and there on like Tuesdays, Thursdays. But I think at this moment in time, it's just going to be from Friday to Sunday streams, unless it's like a birthday stream, which will be like around May, or affiliate stream, which is coming up in July.
Is that your two-year one?
2 year, yeah, 2 year
affiliate. Jesus.
Do you have a date when you're back streaming? It'll probably be back around April. It'll probably be around the April time when I come back. I'm still going through some stuff like outside of streaming, which we have missed them all. Honestly, Julio, I do miss it, but like there is stuff that I need to take care of outside of streaming until that time. But I'm expected to come back around like the first or second weekend of April.
Yeah, well, we'll all be here, mate. We'll be all waiting for you to start again anyway, definitely, mate. It's
just been a struggle with like sleep patterns and work, and obviously with full-time work and stuff. But once that's all out the way and sorted out, then definitely be coming back, because I have missed it. We miss you, mate. It's been weird not having you on TV on screen, to be honest. But yeah. Yo, Super, welcome in, mate.
We're just finishing off. But yeah, I just want to say thanks again, guys. For let's go quick. Super's here.
quick.
No, I'm only joking. No, but honestly, guys, it's been good. It's just been like nice, chill. That's what we want to get from this podcast. We want to just like chill, have a chat with you guys. It's going to be like more personal, because obviously we're taking your questions, we're talking. We're not concentrating on the game, and yeah, it's just nice. And like I said, we're gonna be reaching out to some people and obviously asking them to come onto the podcast, because it'd be nice to get another people's perspective on games and stuff. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure. I hope your break is treating you well. Oh, I feel welcome. I'm only joking, Super. No, but we are really finishing, Super. We are definitely we're gonna raid into someone else. Have you got any suggestions, Chris, that you want me to raid into?
You know what? I do have someone in mind, and his name is Grassomatic.
His name
Grassomat. I'll put it in the.
I was gonna say the thing from the line from Fight Club, but I can't remember his name. His name is. Does anybody know the name from the when he dies?
He's doing a 24-hour stream. I don't know how long he's got on it. He's
What's that guy's name? Do you know Meatloaf when he played that guy in Fight Club? What was his name? And he dies on table.
Oh, I think he's just finishing. He's just finishing. He's just hit 24 hours.
24 hours?
Yeah, he was doing 24 hours. He was doing the same. He's doing the same.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
For Game Blast.
Yeah.
Same as what Plunger did yesterday. Which another thing. Huge shout out for Pastor Plunger and his other half, Danny, for an amazing 24-hour stream yesterday. Raised up over 500 quid for charity. If you guys have not, I'm sure you have, but if you ain't following Pastor Plunger, please go and follow him. I will put his link.
Go and put a little link in, mate. Definitely. Like I said, I'm not sure who can raid into. I have got somebody we can raid into that raided me recently. The Spider Cookie. I think she's playing retro, but I'm not sure what she's playing. So
go for it, man.
We're gonna raid into Spider Cookie. Go for it. I'm not sure what game she's playing. Let me just have a look. She's playing. Oh my god, what game is that? She does play a lot of retro games, like really retro that I've never seen before. But if you're not following Spider Cookie and you like retro, then please go and give a follow. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, make sure you refresh the stream.
There's been problems.
The raid, because Twitch have been having some problems with the raids.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we're going to leave you with that. Have a fun. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you again really soon. And yeah, no worries. Thanks everybody. Have a good Sunday. Yeah, you two guys have a good Sunday. Oh, thanks, Julio. Thank you so much, mate. And like I said, we'll post another date when we're going to get on. Obviously, it's going to be a special guest on, so yeah, we'll sort that out definitely in due course. So yeah, guys, if you're not following Spider Cookie, go and give her a follow, go and give her some love and that, and I'll wait for Chris to finish this. I'll watch the VOD now. Cheers, Super. Thank you so much, mate.
Cheers, Supers. Absolute amazing of you. Absolute amazing. Cheers. Cheers for that, buddy.
Right. I'll see you guys. Do you want to sell Chris before I end it?
Yeah, let me put that there. There we go. So raid messages there. Bearded do a raid. Bearded do a raid. So have you got? I'd say for me, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys very, very soon in the next podcast.
See you later.
Hopefully we'll announce.
Yeah.
Take
care,
guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.